All right, all right, all right. It is Friday night. Finally, for some people, you've been waiting all week just to say that it's Friday night. Friday night drink in hand, Friday night enjoying your evening, Friday night relaxing with your boy Andre here in Cali, Colombia. Love crossing borders. It is Friday night, man. Finally, God dang. And with the week here in Colombia being one of those up and down weeks because they had the celebration of Colombian Independence Day during the middle of the week, those kind of throw your week off. But fortunately, everything is on track. So guys, definitely let me know if I'm looking good. I think I'm looking good so far down here. We got a great topic tonight. Oh, we got us a goodie. Let me put some cologne on right now because you guys always know what my routine is. What are the 5 C's that you should bring whenever you travel somewhere? Let's hit it. Your clothes. Got to bring some nice clothes. Don't even have to be fly. You don't have to have a Versace and all that mess. Just bring some nice gear with you. Number 2, your condoms. What are you thinking? You get on a plane, you about to go have sex with women in other countries and you ain't got a condom? You don't know what she got in Europe. You don't know what that chick got in Africa. You don't know what that Colombian chick got. You don't know what that Brazilian chick got. You just hoping it ain't got nothing. You telling me that you would rather wrap hope around your thing than to wrap a condom. Man, number 2, bring your condoms, man. Number 3, bring cash. Cash, and if you ain't got cash, make sure you get some cash. Speaking of cash, let's talk about that right now. For those guys that have not been to Colombia and you're looking at Colombian money because it's funny. Number 1 reason why you're looking at it's funny, because most of us have never seen money on a regular basis with colors. We're not used to this. America is one of the few countries in the world that has currency of one color, greenbacks. One of the few countries. So when it comes to Colombia, here's 100 Colombian pesos right there. Whenever it comes to your Colombian dollars, just to understand how much you're spending in US dollars, always divide by 4. I'm going to say that again. Whatever you have, just divide it by 4 and you know what you're spending in US dollars. So if I got 100,000 Colombian pesos, because they do their pesos in thousands, that means that I've got $25 I just spent. So when a chick asks you for 100,000 pesos, you're giving her 25,000. Okay? I mean $25. I'm sorry, $25. So let's break that down. We got a 10 piece right here. We got a 10 piece right here. So if that's 10, then that's divided by 4. That's $2.50. If you got a 20, Colombian 20, that means you got $5. You just spent or are spending $5. And if you got a 50, that means you're spending right around $17, $16, $18. So always when it comes to Colombian pesos or any type of pesos, when it comes to actually at least Colombian, just divide by 4 and you know exactly what you've been spending here in the country. So if you don't bring cash with you, as far as getting Colombian pesos or even transferring over US dollars when you get here, you got to have at least some of it, at least some form of cash. Don't just bring your cards because anything can just happen to cards. So bring your cards and a little bit of cash with you. So we talked about clothes. We talked about condoms. We talked about cash. Number 4, bring your common sense. What do you think you're doing? You think you're going to leave your common sense? What made you a survivor during the streets of San Francisco? For all you old school heads, remember that television show? You survived the streets of San Francisco. You survived the streets of New York. All you Rap City fans. And you sat back and you came to Colombia, little lowly Colombia, and you let these women who have 8, 9, 10th grade education, some in many cases fourth grade educations, but because they had beautiful bodies, you let them coerce you out of your money, your hard-earned money, and all they had to do was pretend like they liked you. I said it. They pretend like they like you. That's all it took. Man, if you don't bring your common sense, that's number 4. And number 5, make sure that you bring, I forgot what number 5 is. I just forgot what number 5 is. Condoms, cologne, cash, condoms. Oh, I didn't hit colognes. Condoms. I said your clothes, your cash, your condoms, your common sense, and your colognes. Bruh, if you got on a white tee and you smelling good, you doing better than most dudes walking down the street in Colombia. You gotta smell good, man. Press that t-shirt. It ain't gotta be a Versace. It ain't gotta be a Kanye West special. But if you smelling good, that's it. That's it right there. That's it right there. That's it. So we're doing the Terra de Hermes tonight. That's what we're doing tonight. Really nice cologne. And so we're going to sit back and have a great topic tonight. Tonight is, why did she cheat on me, Dre? I went to Colombia and I followed the instructions of all the Colombian YouTubers, and my woman in Colombia still cheated on me. I got money. I got American passport. I could have gave her a visa. I could have gave her a new life. She cheated on me. I'm going to tell you why she cheated. There's only 4 reasons, fellas. 4 reasons. 4 reasons why that woman cheated on you guys. And so we're going to talk about what those reasons are today. We're going to get these out of the way so you guys, and then we're going to look at some videos in regards to Colombian women cheating. And you guys are not going to like some of the answers I'm going to have. So at the end of the day, do remember that all women are not created equal. What do I mean by that? There are good women no matter where you go, and there are some bad women no matter where you go, and you got to be the one to take time out to know which one to choose and which ones not to choose. We looked at a video last night from my man. The last video we looked at was from a YouTuber here. He and his girlfriend, he's been here for like a year and a half, from Australia. My man AJ Joel, make sure you guys subscribe to his YouTube channel. I'm going to try to get him on here. And one of the things that his woman said is that, slow down, don't go too fast, take your time if you're looking for a good woman. Take your time. Stop rushing. That's one thing me and Andre talk about. You guys are rushing. You're moving too fast. So we're going to talk about each reason. We're going to do a breakdown of each reason right now. But before we do the breakdown, I'm going to do the shout out, the Friday night shout outs. So the first thing is we're going to talk about, so here are the 4. First one is she did it for money. She cheated on you because somebody was offering her more money than you can offer. Sorry, bruh. Some of you dudes get cheated on. Your money ain't long enough. That's number 1. We're going to get into the details. Numero 2. She cheated for the sex. Bruh. Either you got a good sex game, but she like more sex, or you freaky, but you ain't freaky enough. She cheated on you because there's some better sex out there than you. I'm sorry, bruh. I wish I could tell it to you any other way, but it ain't like that. Oh, just got a cash app in for my boy. Let me give a shout out to Jamar. It's in the building. Thank you very much, Jamar, for the cash app, for the $10. We appreciate the cash app. We appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much. Shout out to you. I haven't given you guys the shout out sheet. I'm about to do that in a minute. So first topic we're going to talk about was she did it because your sex game wasn't tight. The second thing that we talked about, she did it for the money. Third thing we'll talk about, they talked about it last night. Most Colombian women, I'm going to say this again. When most Colombian women cheat, it is not for the money. It is not for better sex. It is not for the the money, the sex. Oh, it's not because of you. Number 3 is because of you. Not because of your sex. It's just that you guys weren't compatible. Sometimes you think this because I'm gonna bust your head. You ready? Tonight is Friday night drinking hand. I'm drinking some tea tonight, right? Guys, I'm gonna bust your head even with the tea. Just because you think she's the one doesn't mean she thinks you're the one. Some of you dudes come down here and you just automatically assume that the compatibility that you have or receiving from her is the same compatibility that you're giving to her. That's not true. That's not true. You might think she the ish. She might think he cool, he nice, he good people. You ain't in the friend zone. You getting the coochie, but you ain't boo worthy. Some dudes think that they boo worthy. Bruh, I'm gonna bust your head. You are not boo worthy. You are not worthy of her being boo, even though you might see her that way. And that's a mistake I see a lot of foreigners make that come down here. Black, white, purple, corporal. Many dudes do that. They come to Colombia and think because you see the value in her that she's supposed to automatically see the value in you. Maybe because you're a foreigner or whatever it is, but you got to get that out of your mind, bruh. I'm telling you now, it is not a guarantee that she gonna like thee. Okay, let me see. Let me make sure I'm not freezing either. Let me make sure. Okay, looking good. Your boy looking good. Cool. Number 4. So I talked about some ladies do it for the sex. Some ladies do it for the money. Some ladies do it because you're not compatible. Number 4. This is the number one reason. Should have been number 1, but I saved the best for last. I kid you not. We're going to go into details. Number 4 reason why women in Colombia cheat. Why they cheat on their men here. Why they cheat on you. Why she cheated on you. Revenge sex. Number 1 reason. You cannot come to these countries throwing your body parts around. The Colombian woman knows that you're doing it. And she's supposed to have a blind eye. She's not supposed to get any side sex. Dude, some of you dudes coming down here and you playing faithful. You playing serious. Let's say you're not even faithful. You playing like you serious. With Colombian women, already told you, we ain't about those games. Just be honest with me. If you got some, I'm telling you, dude, I'm about to bust y'all here, even though we're not about to go into it. I got so much sex in South America just from being honest with chicks. I didn't lie, pretended like I was coming down here to fall in love with nobody. When I met Andre, I wasn't on that. I didn't come down here pretending like, yeah, I was, you're the one. Bullshit, you're the one for the night. You dudes be coming down here selling pipe dreams. And so when the ladies believe it and you cheat again, because they consider it cheat. You consider it, well, I wasn't, we ain't make it official. But Colombian women, you already know. See, this is the part that I love when us brothers try to play stupid. I love when we men come to these countries, Thailand, Colombia, parts of Europe, Africa, and we forget that these women are traditional and they are sensitive. I'm gonna say that again. They are sensitive with their hearts. That's what you wanted, right? You wanted traditional women, right? You wanted women that had good hearts, bigger than the Grinch, right? That's what we all say. I said it. All of us who want to get serious or come down here and be with these cool ladies, whether you were just hanging out partying or whether you were just being serious with somebody, you wanted women that were really good women, right? Shout out to my man Tevin for the $20 super chat. Thank you very much, brother. I mean, cash out. We wanted good women, right? With good hearts. All that, right? But when it's time for us to be aware of the sensitivity of these women's hearts, we treat them like we treat the women in the States. Oh, girl, why you tripping? You can't say that to Colombian women. You can't say that to Brazilian women. Not the ones that's serious about you. I'm going to say this again. Not the party girls, not the pay for play, not the scammers. We're not talking about them. You know this channel, we don't talk about them. I'm talking about real, everyday Brazilian women that's going to work, that's going to school, that's about her business. I'm talking about real women in Chile. I'm talking about real women in Germany that really want to get with you. Real women that are in Uruguay, Paraguay. Real Venezuelan women that really like you, that really want to give you that traditional woman heart. And you dudes, many of us, I don't even just say you, many of us mess up that relationship that we could have had, or that friendship, if only just friendship, that we could have had with that woman or those women, because we treat them like we treated the women in the States. Women in the States are accustomed. They don't like when we cheat, but they used to it. They used to our style of lying. Come on, let's be real. Women in the States know we about to tell a lie. We eventually about to cheat. They know that we're going to be cheap eventually somewhere. They already know that we're going to tell them no coochie, no money. Certain things women in the States already know. They programmed to accept this stuff. But women in Colombia with soft hearts, man, they ain't used to this stuff. They ain't used to playing no games. They used to straightforward dudes. What's up? Are we together or not? Even when they accept their men cheating, and many of them do, at least the Colombian dude is being honest, like, listen, I pay the bills, I take care of you, I take care of your kids, I make sure your mama's well taken care of. If I give me some coochie on the side, girl, you need to stop tripping. That's Colombian dudes. We come down here, yeah, baby, you the only one. You're the one. Oh, girl, I ain't met nobody. I think, you know what? I'm moving down here. I'm coming down here. You gonna be the one. You my boo. You my main. And what do? One trip from, you done told the girl in Medellin that you into her. All it took was one trip to Cartagena, and you running through Cartagena like a plague. You just swinging sex everywhere. You throwing sex around like Oprah giving away cars. You just throwing it out there. But you got this Colombian chick who all you had to do was be honest with him back in Medellin and told her, listen, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to move here. I don't know if I'm moving to Africa, Brazil. I don't know what I'm going to do right now. Colombian women just want you to be honest, bruh. And that's what my point is. You do not have to run game to get the coochie in Colombia. Anybody that comes to Colombia, you got to have personality. Yes. You got to be a man about yourself. Yes. But to come down here like, yeah, I'm about to run a game on these South American women, it don't take all that. All them dating coaches, it don't take all that. They got Colombian dating coaches. It don't take all them. It ain't that serious. It is not that serious. Yes, they got male and female dating coaches for Colombians. It is not that serious. So that's why women in Colombia, number one reason why they cheat, because they like, if you giving it was good for the goose, it's good for the gander. And they feel the same way about Colombian men. If you going to, I promise you, bruh, if you knew how many wives that I know that got boyfriends, I'm going to say this again. If you knew the amount of wives that cook, clean, take care of the family, make sure their husband well taken care of, take care of business on their job, out there, when they got a full-blown boyfriend that care less about the husband, the kids, and all his responsibility. His job is to bring the freakiness out. Here in Colombia, because their husbands be cheating so much, they be like, if he gone half the time, why can't I be gone half the time? So Colombian women, meet somebody at work, meet somebody on the way to work. I'm telling y'all dudes, man. I'm telling y'all for real. Let me get ready to get these shout outs, Dre. Get these shout outs. Let me put my glasses on because you know your boy blind. First of all, let me hit these super chats from the brethren. First of all, super chat coming from my boy, Black Nubian. Them Canadian boys at it again, Ma. They at it again. Shout out to my man Ethan also. Ethan says, Andre, put your glasses on. Okay. Ethan says, been in Colombia for 7 months, working remotely. That's what's up, brother. He said, never would have thought that this would be possible. That's me either. I'm the same way, brother. Years later, I'm still amazed. Had to stop talking to family members and cut people out. I did too. And they were holding me back. You don't preach, brother. Start grinding for a remote job and live life. Man, shout out to Ethan because he is speaking my blueprint. You had to come to, dude, I had to cut off some good people. It wasn't always shiesty people in my life that I had to cut off. On this journey here to Colombia, I had to cut off some really, really good people because their direction of life was completely different from my direction. Not because they didn't believe in my direction, but because they weren't going in my direction. And I wasn't going in theirs. Man, I got some partners that I talk to on the phone on a regular basis, but their kids, when I left, their kids were 10 and 12. Now their kids are about to graduate high school, going into college. Life goes on. But my life has gone on, and I developed friends such as you guys, many of you guys that come down here, and many of the people that live here. Shout out to you, brother. Let me go back to the top because Stefano was numero uno. All right, hola mi gentes. It is Friday night, so you know what time it is. Make sure that you show some support by hitting that like button. We got 58 people in the building. Make sure we click that like button, guys. That invites other people. That the algorithm invites people into the live stream based off of if you click the like button. That's for all YouTubers. Do it, especially doing live streams. So make sure that you show support by hitting the like button and keep it clean in the comment section and support Black male media. Yes, I be sitting up there watching the Nika Marie and Chantel Simone and Crimson Cure. Shout out to the ladies. And y'all it'll be men, Black men, $100, $50, $75. I mean, them super chats be flying. I'm like, but then when it's time for a man to support his own brother, $5, $2, $1.50, 93 cents, $4.15. It took Kevin Samuels to get famous talking to women before men start supporting them. When those first 5 years of Kevin Samuels, he was getting regular super chats like the rest of us black brothers, just regular super chats. But once the women start coming in, y'all brothers, 100 here, 500, the same wallets. It wasn't like it was new wallets over the last 5 years with Kevin. It was the same black men that had been following him the whole time. But as soon as women got into it, oh no, let's open up these wallets now. Same thing that brothers do when it comes to black male content creators. The women get the bulk of support, and brothers, we get the leftover. I'm sorry, we regular dudes, we ain't built like the Nika Maries and all that stuff. We don't want to be seen like that with each other, but we do want to know that we support each other. So not just our channel, any black male channel that you support, all the way from Lead Attorney to Culture Cognition, all the way to Jay Fleming's channel, Kings and Dreams, Ace Live. Make sure you Check in Effect, Razor Rays, DC Rob. Make sure you support black male live stream content, man. That's how brothers be getting these microphones, these $1,200 cameras, these lights, these other cameras back here. Some of you guys don't, you know what? I need to throw up one of our original videos where we didn't have no microphones, a little small cell phone, and it was just our voices echoing off the wall. And I'll never forget the first comment we ever got. The first comment that we ever got was, Andre, how much are microphones? I'll send you a donation. After our third video, we had got no comments. 3 videos deep. We had got no comments. First comment in the comment section was, hey, Andre, how much your microphones? I'm sending in a donation. That's how bad our microphones were. So now to sit up here and see how far we've evolved over the last 4 years is great. Thank you very much, Stefano. Make sure you guys support Stefano by making sure that you subscribe to his channel, The Professional Nomad, because he's doing great traveling work. He just left here, so he's posted a lot of videos, a lot of short videos as well. Shout out to you, brother. Let me go back up to all you guys in the building. Shout out to my man Tevin. Once again, thank you for the cash app, brother. He said greetings to everyone in the chat, and special shout out to Andre and Andrea. Your girl Andrea going hanging out with her crew again. They're going out to have dinner. I just ordered me something here. I'm hanging out with some guys next weekend, but Andrea and her girls, and like Andrea crew is like 3 sisters and 1 brother who's a gay dude. Cool dude. Shout out my man. He real cool dude. But he when I say he not one of those flaming gay dudes, but he don't hide the fact that he gay. He got a boyfriend. He happy, good dude, good people. But he's one of those dudes that's not overly flaming that you can still, us regular brothers can still be cool with. You know, you got some gay dudes that's still kind of cool, but they don't act overly gay. This is him. He just one of them cool brothers. It's like, yeah, I'm gay, but you know, I'm still a brother. That's one of them dudes. And so that's Andrea crew when they hang out together and they do their weekly gossip because your boy Dre don't want to hear it. I'm not your girlfriend, so going out with your girlfriends. Shout out to Tevin. So remember to check your cash app. Oh yeah, I just did, brother. Thank you very much, Tevin. Thank you very much. Shout out to Tevin. Ian B in the building. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Did I get it? Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. I'm used to just saying buena. Everybody just walk past each other. Buenas noches. Buenos dias. Buenas. There's no buenos. It's buenas. He's right. It's buenas. Father of many nations in the building, as well as Julian's in the building. Also, my boy Beach Materials representing. Once again, thanks again, Black Nubian. He said, our money is funny up here. Yeah, the dollar. The dollar is even dropping here in Colombia. It used to be like at least averaging 4,700 to 1. 4,700 pesos to $1. Now it's 4,000. And Andre was saying, the dollar is dropping. I said, cool with me, because the dollar was still good with me when it was 2,700. Only 2,700 to 1 when I got here. And I still was doing it well. So I'm not really tripping. He said, I don't need to bring real world. Said, I don't need to bring condoms. I go to the format. Oh yeah. Fomatica and hablas condos. Oh yeah. Okay. You go to the place where you go to, they got the condoms waiting for you. I ain't mad at you, brother. Or Trojans. Shout out to David being in the building as well. I do not have the word of the day. Oh, Buenas noches. Grammatical error. Shout out to Jay in the building. Common sense ain't that common, bro. Ian B also says, remember day masculine equals use buenas. Night is feminine. Yes. Buenos and buenas. Correct. Thank you very much, bro. See, that I didn't remember. The day and the night. Buenas. Okay, cool. Let me go down, see who else is new in the building so I can give a shout out real quick. We got Jay Fleming in the building. Make sure you guys subscribe to Jay's channel. This was my man, once again, David. Who has the biggest horns? Right, males or the females? I think the men in Colombia got the women beat, but the women catching up because the men. When I'm talking about a country where they cheat with no discretion. None. Bruh, at least when we get caught, we at least try. We tried not to get caught. Colombian men, these do not care. Baby, I saw your car parked in front of a brothel. Yes, you did. These dudes don't care. You will see a Colombian dude, I kid you not. I've seen it plenty of times sitting in the mall having a drink. Me and my boys sitting up there chilling. You will see a Colombian dude walking past with his wife, and you can tell that's wifey. Not even 30 minutes later, you will see him walking by with the girlfriend, and you look at, and that's not his daughter. You know that's the girlfriend. You see them before, and you like, these mama ain't got no discretion. You know how we be trying to have a side chick on the other side of the city, not Colombians. They be like within walking distance. that's how they be cheating, man. If they can walk or ride their moto to get to it, they good. Shout out again to my man Ethan. Thank you again for the support in the super chat. King LJ in the building. This is good. All facts. Yes, it is. What's up, Young Jay in the building? He say, work remote and create a YouTube channel to make more income. Absolutely correct. Some guys were asking me today about the residual income of YouTube. And I was saying that one of the things that you want to do to offset one channel is to also create a second or third channel. That's one of the bits of advice I gave to Richie Mack. And as you can tell, Richie Mack has created more than one channel now. And the reason why, because if one channel is doing great, cool. If you got both channels are doing great that month, or 3 channels that are doing great that month, cool. But let's say one channel is doing bad. You got 2 other channels that are taking care of whatever fell off on this channel. Let's say the other channels are doing bad. Well, this channel could take care of that channel. For example, give you a perfect example. Let's say Andrew and I made let's say we made $7,000 this month. Oh yeah, shout out to all the YouTubers. You guys know what I'm talking about. Today is payday. Shout out to all you YouTubers. Get that money. Okay. Yeah, 21st of the month is payday for YouTubers unless it falls on a holiday or on a weekend. If it's on a weekend, the 21st, then you get paid on the 23rd, which is that following Monday. Okay, so shout out to all you guys that got paid today. Let's say Andrea and I, we made $7,000 with our other channel, Mostly Money. And then Love Crossing Borders, we made, let's say $1,500. That's $7,500. That's kind of pretty good living in Colombia when your budget is only $1,500 a month, right? And then we got Andrea Wallace TV. Even Andrea's channel is still bringing in revenue from our old videos, so that's coming in. So when it comes to when he says create a channel, and realize, guys, that YouTube is so young. YouTube is young, and so. Realize some of us remember when there was no world of when YouTube was around, none of this was around. And so take advantage of it, because 80% of the world still does not have fiber optics and does not even have Wi-Fi or internet yet. Can you imagine when the rest of the world gets wired up and your channels existed? And also there are other platforms out there where you could put your channel, like Rumble, like Twitch. You could put your platform, create platforms out there as well. So yeah, he is absolutely correct. There is other forms of residual income. And that's literally how I started. I kid you not. Just like that, I came to Colombia, I had savings, I was working online, I had an online job, and that's when Ace introduced us to YouTube, and then it just took off. Now, it didn't take off like immediately. I had to go through growing pains like the rest of y'all. Our first year of YouTube, we made $400 a month. And we were happy with it. You know, like I said, I had money, but we were making $400 a month. We thought only the white boys made real money on YouTube. We thought, the white boys get the big checks. You know, they get the 5 figures. Us brothers don't get it like that. That's what I'm thinking. I ain't never said it, but that's what I was thinking, right? And then when I started getting 5-figure checks, I was like, oh, so it ain't just the white boys? So I couldn't just blame it on the white brothers anymore. It was just being patient, continue on learning, always be on learning mode, and learning from other content creators. and not trying to do everything by yourself. You'll never be successful as a content creator by yourself, ever. There is no such thing as a YouTuber that ever got successful by themselves. Any YouTuber that tells you that, they're lying out their tail. Nobody does it by themselves. You need to have collaborations. You need to have advice from other YouTubers. You need to have consultations. All this stuff that we did. That's how you become successful. That's why it's not coincidental that all of us that were under 10,000 at one point in time are all over 50,000 at the same time. All of us, Ace Live, Dave with the tech show, Flyboy Way, us. All of us were under 10,000 subscribers at the same time. But because we gleamed off of each other, including Richie Rich and Drees TV, because we gleamed off of each other while we were under 10,000, all of us. You think about it, it's not coincidental that you got of the 5 people, 3 of us already have our YouTube plaque of 100,000 subscribers. It's not coincidental. 5 dudes that started under 10,000 together. 3 of us got 10,000, got over 100,000 plus. And then you got Flyboy Way still coming up real fast, over 50,000. So when I say you can't do it alone, if you try to do it alone, you're doing YouTube the hard way. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. Jabras in the building. Shout out to you, brother. He said, subscribe to your channel. Great content. Went to Cartagena last October, my birthday month. I ain't mad at you, brother. I know you had a good time, man. That's a great time to go to Cartagena, too. That is a great time. If I had a choice between going to Cartagena and Medellin for my first city, now that I know, I probably would have went to Cartagena first. I won't even lie. Because Cartagena, I can get the big city vibe that I get in Medellin, even though Medellin is a lot more modern, but I can get that historical and the beach of Cartagena. So Cartagena's got that South Beach appeal. At the same time, it has the historical appeal. You got, I won't even lie, if I had a choice between the women in Cartagena and Medellin got some gorgeous women by way of face, but Cartagena, they got that diversity because they've got Venezuelans there, they've got Brazilians there, and they got Colombians there, and they really nice. That golden tan is a big thing in Cartagena. So he said, just be friendly, outgoing, and take care of yourself. That's true. As far as not having to have game with Colombian women. There's a man right there in the building. He said, what up, Dre? Part 2, let's go. And Black Nubian, once again. King J Productions is in the building. He said, I appreciate it, bro. He said, hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy yourself. Talking to my man, Jabras. Let me make sure I get everybody, such as my man Kenny Peoples in the building, representing. What it do, Slim Dre. Tiger Blood, that's a cool name. That's a cool. Man, y'all gonna quit coming up with the names I wish y'all had thought of. He said, yep. He said that will be my first reality. I'm for certain. Oh man, Mr. Gilmore is in the building. What's up, Mr. Gilmore? Let me scroll down. We got Gabrielle in the building. Salute to you as well, brother. I'm making it down, brothers. I'm making it down. Such as Jermon. Shout out to you, brother. He said, what up, big bro? And chat peeps. We got Bobby, the space ghost in the building. Cool name right there. L Grimm is representing as well. We see if we got Blade Runners now. Oh, no, we got a real live stream now. Blade Runners in the building. We got a real live stream now. And the homie, what's up? He said, just got home from getting mom out of the hospital. Hope mom is doing great. Hope mom is doing great, man. I really do. I'm glad that mom has you there for her. Said she agreed to move to DC. All right, mom. Move to DC so my brothers and let me scroll down a little bit. So my brothers and family can help her. All right, mom. What? Mom came up with the idea. You know, usually moms be reluctant to move. I've been here for 35 years. I'm not moving out of my city or my house. Mom came with the idea. Mom said, okay, I'm on my way to DC. Mom said, I don't want to hold you up. Go to Colombia or whatever and find your wife. That's right. A lot of times we forget that our parents want to see us happy before they pass on. They want to see us happy. Shout out to my man Darnell, Life Chronicles in the building. Dre, how's it going, brother? It's going pretty good, man. Going pretty good. How's the life on the road? Are you still on the road? Still trucking? Man, I ain't seen you in forever, man. You don't call your boy no more. This is one of the original dudes that supported us, man, that this brother was there for us. I kid you not. This brother was not only supporting the channel on a financial basis, he not only watched the live streams and the shows, all our videos, he was there with us, man. We talk about, we wasn't even at 1,000 subscribers, man. He was encouraging. This brother has been through, he's been around for a while for us. That 4 years, he was around all the way through it. Good. This is a good man right here. Good man. Shout out to you. Uno's in the building. He said, what it do, Dre? What it do? He said, what cologne? The cologne of the night is, it is Terra de Hermes. Terra Hermes. That's the one that I'm rocking tonight. And it is, if you want to know what it smells like orange peels. It smells like, it has an orange peel. It's almost like if you could take a very masculine cologne and put an orange peel scent with it. That's what it is. Very, very orange peel. Man, it's a really good scent too, man. It is a grown man scent, but it's a year-round scent. That's what I like about it. But it's one of those scents that's not for everybody. This is not for take it to the club. This is not a club scent. Let me see if I can grab a club scent. Oh. There we go. Okay, we good. It didn't break. Okay, so Versace, the Flame, that's a good one. Eros Flame, or just your traditional Versace Eros. These are historical club scents. These are, you just know that you're gonna smell good. You know that you're gonna get that attention. You know that you're gonna smell like Miami. You're gonna smell like partying, going out in New York. You're gonna smell like LA. These are club scents. And if you don't want to smell like everybody else with the traditional, go ahead and get the Flame, get the Eros Flame. And they're not expensive. These are not expensive colognes for clubbing. But if you want to smell like a grown-ass man, that's what this is for. This is not clubbing. I wear these for clubbing. This is just grown man, suit and tie, business meeting. It's time to get serious colognes. Shout out to my Mr. Charles in the building. He said you only need game in America. Yeah, that's... And you know, and it's all running game. It's all about how much game you can run. Whether it be I'm running game, look at my car. I'm running game, look at my wallets. You see dudes with the, you know, that trend of putting money to your ear. And yeah, this is the funny part, guys. And we never think about that people in other countries are watching us. We do stuff on YouTube and on TikTok and on Instagram, and we never think about that Colombians are watching us. Venezuelans, Brazilians are literally looking at us and say, oh, it's like that in the United States. So when you come to these other countries and you try to convince them, wait a minute, that's not real. They don't know any better. If all we ever show are Jordan, the latest Jordans, the latest LeBrons. Let me look at this real quick. Let me make sure I get this correct. Shout out to my man, did I say correct, Jamar? Shout out to you for the $10 super chat. I hope I talked about that. But let me check the cash outs. Let me make sure cash out. I said super chats. But let me make sure I do everything correctly. Let me not even play. All right, my man Tevin again in the building with the $20 cash app. I appreciate you, brother. And my man Jay also. Let me make sure Jay gets the shout out as well. Shout out to my man Jay Lofton in the building. Shout out to you, brothers. But yeah, man, when I be seeing you dudes come down here with the flyest stuff to Colombia, I'd be like, do he not know he could get, if I was single with a t-shirt on, I can get the coochie just as fast as he get it. But that's my style, Dre. That's your American style. I'm telling you, bro, you ain't got to do that. In most countries that you're going to, man, America is a consumer country. We're set up like that. And that's why when you go to other countries, you don't have to sit back. Oh, man, D, I didn't know that. My condolences, brother. No wonder I haven't heard from you. Wow. And homie said, my condolences for real, man. I'm gonna let Andre know. We'll keep you in our prayer list as well as homie as well. And his mom, he said exactly. She said that I am the last one with no kids. Hey, man, Andre hear it all the time. But she's going to miss that LA weather. Yes, she is. Especially in DC, but mom gonna be all right. I told her that we can go back during the winter. That's what's up, man. Take care of mom. And that's what I often say. I kid you not, guys. That's what I mean by, for some of us, it's going to be a 5-year plan. For some of us, it's going to be a 10-year plan for us relocating to another country. For some of us, it's a 15-year plan, and we'll be living in one country and out of another country. My story was my mom had passed on, so I was okay. I had no shorties. My mom passed on, so now I could live this life that I need to live. My Uncle Jeffrey, who's moving down here, Ghostface, that's often in the live stream, he moved down to Florida with me after grandma passed. I was like, man, I went back to Detroit during the funeral. I was like, bruh, hey, Jay, let's go. You ain't staying up in this. I love Detroit, but nah, all you dudes in Detroit right now, you know what I'm talking about. Come on, Jay. I'm moving down to Florida. Come on down right behind me. I got your back, bro. And so he came on down and he literally built a whole new life in Florida. Now he's moving here. But he took care of grandma until she passed on, literally to her last moments. Jeffrey was there. And so now, and that's why I often say, many of us have responsibilities in the States that cause us to have to, we travel to other countries, but don't push yourself or rush yourself to have to fully move or relocate to other countries, because you do have a lot of responsibilities, many of us still back in the States. Shout out to you. Shout out to mom. Shout out to my man, Arnell in the building. Once again, man, my prayers and condolences, because I know what it's like, man. Believe you me. He said, have you tried Versace? It's funny that you would say that. Shout out to you, Charles. I didn't even see your comment. I just reached up and grabbed it. All right, shout out to Bobby55 in the building. Game is a waste of time. It really is, brother. It really is. Man, all them dudes paying for them dating coaches. All them dudes just paying Fresh and Fit. All them insecure dudes, man, I ain't gonna lie. I will not lie. I ain't mad at Fresh and Fit. I ain't mad at them dating coaches. They are finding the most vulnerable men who think that who they are as a man is not good enough to find the woman that they want in this world. Can I tell y'all something? Some of y'all manhood ain't made for the United States. I know mine wasn't. I'm gonna say this again. Some of y'all were born to go. Some of us were born to be not the inventors, not the public speakers, not the great sportsmen. Some of us were born to be the adventurers, the migrators, the ones that established Black communities and white communities and Asian communities and Latin communities in other countries. How the hell you think all these complexions got around the world? How you think Black got from Africa all the way to North America, all the way to Central America, long before Columbus? There were some Black people that stayed in Africa and made sure it became the continent in which it is today. But there are those that migrated around all the way through. Somebody had to be the Hannibal on the elephants. That's us. We the Hannibal on the elephants. Everybody else can stay in Egypt. We are migrators. And it's sad that those dudes that fresh and fit, and I'm not talking about fresh and fit and putting them down, man. I'm talking about it's sad that their audience don't know or don't realize just because you don't feel valuable as a man to the only 4% of women in the world. I'm gonna let that sink in. The United States, 400 million people, is equivalent to 4% of the 8 billion people on the planet. Let that sink in. Because we often look at the United States from a geographical point of view and we say, wow, it's a big country, which it is. But from the population point of view, United States is, if this my hand, United States don't even make up the ring on my finger. It's smaller than the ring on my finger. If the planet is my hand, the United States is way smaller than the ring on my finger. And you got men with low self-esteem and questioning yourselves about women and feeling like you are insecure and something wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You belong to the other 96% of women in the world. Why the you wasting your time crying about the 4% of women in the world when you were put on this planet to venture and enjoy the 96% of women in the world? You ain't supposed to have a woman from India. You supposed to be in India. You ain't supposed to have a woman from Thailand. That's dudes in the United States. You go to Thailand. You ain't supposed to just have a woman from Colombia. You are sit here to take your to Colombia, take your butt to Brazil. Not everybody was born to do what we do. That's why I ain't one of them dudes that's like, I ain't no passport, bro. Damn, that I am. If you ain't never had no brother that's gonna sit up here and say it, I'll say it, because the passport, bro, is the mindset, not a person. We don't have something that you can sign in. There is no application. It's a mindset. There is no particular color. There is no particular height or age or economic requirement. Passport, bro, is the mindset of a migrator. That's what the hell I was born for. I wasn't born for that 4% of females in the States. Y'all scratching y'all head. When Black women gonna get better? When white women gonna get better? I would waste my time. And I know that 96% of the women are waiting for me. 96%? And you crying and whining about them heifers back in the United States? I don't give a damn how long their eyelashes are. I don't care if they wear gay dude foundation. I don't care if they get every bit of weed down their hair. Let the women in the United States do what the hell they gonna do. They could be more masculine than Popeye. I don't give up what women in the United States do no more. I swear that from the bottom of my heart. I know there's some good women, and I mean some good women in the States. But I am not about to sit up here and gamble my 60, 70, 80 years on this planet for 4% of the women when I know it's 96% of women out there I was made for. Get the f out of here. Y'all crazy. Dudes going on Fresh and Fit, spending tons of money for counseling. Could you show me how to be a man? Dudes paying $4,000 a lick for dating coaches. Could you show me how to be a man? What the Man, you know how many countries you could go to with $4,000? Do you know how much confidence you can get when you got you an African chick licking your booty and a chick from another country sucking your toes and a chick from another country sucking your drink and you got a chick from another country sucking your bottom lip and you ain't even spent $4,000 to get 5 chicks from 5 countries to give you 5 different pleasures at the same time. You having orgasms they ain't even invented yet. Your orgasms are with capital O only. You shaking, quivering, crying at the same time. You holding hair tight. You shaking so hard, you about to squeeze her breast off her chest. Your orgasm so hard in another country, and you worrying about what? 4%? Man, if you don't stack your money, like I said, some of us have to wait until we get done with our kids and wait till we get done with mom, but that don't mean we can't travel while we're taking care of mom and taking care of our kids and taking care of dad. I got a partner about to come back down here with his dad for the second time. He been trying to talk his dad into coming down to Cali for the longest. Dad finally made it down here. Guess who coming for his second trip? Dad. Dad like, oh no, you ain't about to leave me here. You ain't about to leave me here. You should have never showed me Colombia. I told you, this is my partner. He said, man, I get off work. My dad sitting up there watching television. He's like, what you watching? He said, I look on my dad's shoulder. He watching Love Crossing Borders. He said, my dad sitting up there watching you talking about the military brothers. Because my dad is ex-military. He said, this man sitting up there in the house by himself watching Love Crossing Borders. Shout out to his dad. Man, don't y'all ever lose y'all confidence, man. Don't need that game. That game is not needed. And these dudes will try to convince you, well, everywhere you go in the world is you need game. No. You just need charisma. You just need to be yourself. You need to have a decent personality. You got to be a positive dude. You got to have a sense of humor. Who said sense of humor is game? Who said being a positive person and just having a positive outlook on life is game? Who said just waking up in the morning and just saying, thank God I got another day, is that game? Because that's what women in Colombia want. They just want a man that can wake up in the morning and just have a positive outlook on life. They just want a man that can make them laugh, make them smile. They want a man, yes, they want a man that has some form of stability. All women do. But they ain't leaning on you like the United States talking about some $400 dinner. Could you take me to a $500 dinner? I'm just putting it out there, fellas. I'm just putting it out there. We're about to watch a video in a second. Let me make sure I got everybody. Yeah, that's me. I'm an adventurer. I was born for adventure. I was not born for the United States. I'm sorry. I was born in the United States. I'm going to say that with a clear throat. I was not born for the United States. I was born in the United States. I was born for the planet Earth. Earth. I love the United States. I wouldn't trade where I was born. Shout out to the 313 Detroit. I wouldn't trade being born and raised in Detroit, where I can get my New York music coming down. I can get the music from Detroit and being raised in the Midwest. You got the chance to get everybody's music at the same time. See, you New Yorkers, y'all had to wait a couple years before y'all heard NWA. We heard NWA way before New Yorkers did. We was hitting on cassette tapes way before y'all heard about it. When it was NWA and the Posse. When they had my man Crazy D on the album cover. A lot of y'all don't remember Crazy D. Crazy D was the only Latin dude in NWA. He was on the cover. He was the one with the 40 ounce in his hand. You could tell Crazy D. He was the only one, looked like a white boy, but he was actually Latin. He was the one that had the 40 ounce in his hand. On the NWA, y'all, New York, We were the one that grew up with the Miami bass, the Atlanta bass. When you're born right in the middle, we got rock music. We listen to everything from B-52s to Led Zeppelin to every hip hop song that's out there. We're hearing everything coming from New York, everything coming from LA, Chicago house music. I wouldn't trade that for the world. But my purpose was bigger than United States. The purpose Andre is walking the planet is bigger than just sitting in the United States. And I love the United States. But I am not going to die in the United States. Hell to the no. No, I tell y'all that all the time. If I die, I'm looking at God like, come on, man, you got to send me back. Come on, you got to. Don't be playing like this, Lord. You know, I just came here to visit family. I didn't come to die in the United States. Come on now. I do not wish to die in the United States. That is not me, no. He said, I'll be sure to check out that cologne, Dre. Oh, yeah. He said that Rave Now you mentioned, right back there, man. That's a really good cologne, man. I was wearing that Rave Now today. I wore it to the gym. I didn't know I was gonna get that much attention. I kid you not. It was like me and Andre went to the gym, and Andre went inside the ladies area, and all of a sudden, it had to be at least 5 or 6 females all of a sudden want to use equipment right by me. I mean, they was even the female training coaches was all by me. Even the ones I'm like, is this what we doing? Can a brother get 50 feet? Can a brother get 50 feet? I know I'm smelling scrumptious. I know I'm smelling pineapple-licious with that Rave Now under $50. I'm telling you, man, y'all better get that Rave Now cologne. We're about to start this video in a second. Let me make sure I got everybody. Shout out to my Uncle Jeffrey Ghostface in the building. I just saw him a few moments ago. He said, Black Nubia says, I keep hearing from people, the grass is not always greener on the other side, but it's damn near brown over here. That's true. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. I can't lie about that. But I'm going to tell you something. The only way you find out is to go to the other side. How do you know if the grass is greener on the other side? It was not always greener on the other side. You got to go to the other side. Let us find out on our own. Let us not find out. You know, it's crazy. They expect us to believe what they believe. It's amazing how people who don't own passports, that have never been nowhere except for a few cities and counties for family reunion, the people that have only been on a couple of cruise ships got the most advice to give us, like they've actually lived in several countries themselves. They got the most advice to get, don't know nothing about nothing. Can't spell buenas or buenas. They don't know what a arepa is. They've never heard Sanpacho music. They dang sure can't salsa. They can't go to DR and bachata with none of them. They've never zoomed nowhere, least long to Thailand, but always got the most advice to give people with passports. How is it people that don't have passports always want to be scientific? They want to be professional. They want to be counselors and consultants for us because they didn't dare to live out a dream that they may have had. So for all of our family members that love going on cruises, keep on doing your cruises. Grandma and all the rest of y'all, do your Tom Joyner cruises, do your jazz cruises, old school hip hop cruises, the swinger cruises. Oh, have fun with them. Single folks cruises. Have fun with them. I love cruises too. But when it comes to relocating to other countries, they can't tell us nothing. I saw on Netflix, you talking about, that's the best encyclopedia advice that you can give me is Netflix. Shout out to Netflix. I was telling a young lady, or telling a young guy at my job, abroad traveling is different. His mind is stuck in America. He never traveled abroad. It's hard for him to comprehend. Take me talking about the women in dude. If you brothers, this is the sad part. I'm gonna bust your head. You ain't got nobody but us. I'll tell you what I mean. You don't have anybody that you can talk to that can really relate to what country you went to, what type of women you hang out with, what type of food you eat, the currency that you spent, the investments that you plan on making, when you're talking about moving or relocating, taking care of family while you're traveling. Can't nobody relate to you but us. If y'all think that y'all about to hop y'all happy ass into a barbershop like y'all used to and talk to them about traveling the way that you can talk about Jordan and Kobe, no. You can forget about that. You walk into your local barbershop that you've been walking into for the last 10, 15 years, and you talk about passports and traveling and countries. Man, you talking foreign language to your own boys. Your own boys don't know what the hell you talking about. Family members don't know what the hell you talking about. Co-workers. When I sit back and I say Americans don't travel nowhere, Americans don't travel nowhere. We don't go nowhere. We're so egotistical. We're so narcissistic in the ways that how we look at other countries. Like, why should I go there? I have everything here in America. Why should I leave the plantation? It's wonderful here. You ain't got nobody. That's why we have such full live streams. Dennis Sperling, DC Rob, Razor Rays, Check and Effect live streams, Ace live streams, our live streams. You know why? Life with David. Because we all can relate to each other. And when we cut these cameras off, can't nobody relate to us. Your female friends, they don't know what the fuck you talking about. Your male friends, you might as well be speaking Japanese. And when you do start speaking Japanese, they really ain't gonna understand what the hell you talking about. We ain't got nobody but us, guys. If y'all think that it's gonna be that everybody is clapping hands for us and go ahead, brethren. Yeah, you got moms and dads, the people that been seeing us since our youth, maybe a brother, maybe your sister, maybe your kids. But for the most part, 90% of the people in your life, they don't support you because they don't understand shit about what you're talking about. None of it. None of what you're saying. You might as well. That one, I had to come to peace with. I came to peace with that one. Nobody. I could talk to Jeffrey. I talk to my sister all the time. I might as well be in Colombia, Washington, in the state of Washington. Yes, there's a city called Colombia in the state of Washington. I might as well be. I might as well be in the District of Columbia. I might as well be in Columbia, South Carolina. When I'm talking to my sister, she think I'm in Europe. They don't know where Colombia is. They don't know where Brazil is. As big as Brazil, Brazil is big as the United States. They could point to Brazil on the map. They couldn't point to Brazil on the map. Remember when we was kids, they gave us crayons to fill in the map of what countries were. And to this day, most Americans can't tell you what the hell is going on in other countries of the world. If you you might as well come to that conclusion. And I know it hurts to hear it, but I'm your brother, so I can tell you because I've been through it. The only people that you got, whether it be black, white, gray, purple, cuerpo are other travelers. They can relate to you. They can relate to your stories. They can relate to what your plans are, to your goals. But if you think that the average person in the United States gonna understand what the fuck you talking about, man, I used to get off work. I mean, I used to go back to work get for my trips to Colombia, and I keep my mouth shut. I wouldn't tell my coworkers nothing. Even if they asked, I was so vague. I would tell them nothing. All of a sudden, all they knew, Andre's leaving in 2 weeks. Yeah. He said, I had that exact NWA 12-inch. I know what you're talking about. Yep. Yeah, under 50. Yeah, this right here. This Andre's second favorite. Damn. That is a good cologne, dude. Remember what I said? Do not waste your money on Creed Aventus anymore. Dude, I'm telling you, man. Don't waste it. The only reason dudes buy Creed Aventus right now, Steve, I'm telling you right now. Only reason dudes buy Creed Aventus is because of the status of the name. Creed Aventus smells like trash now compared to the original Creed Aventus. It smells nothing like the original. If you don't have 2017 on back, 2018, 2019, 2002, all trash. All those years of trash. 2020 Creed, trash. 22, trash. 2023 Creed, trash. They sold the company, completely different DNA. It is not the same. And the number one thing they took out was the pineapple. The pineapple that made Creed famous. What made women go crazy when you put Creed on back in the day was the pineapple. And it stood out, and it was like Baccarat 540. It stood out and everybody knew it. And then they sold the company, and the one thing that made money for Creed, they took out of it, the pineapple. So now you have, I think this one's a Lattafa as well. You have Rave now. And this is literally how Creed smelled originally. So that's why every time I pop it, I'm like, God, dude, it smells so good that I want to leave the cap off of it. It is amazing how much the pineapple and it doesn't leave it. It doesn't like some colognes, it dries down and it has a different scent. Not this one. It's going to keep that pineapple popping. And the women going to be looking at you like, man, you smell good, dog. It's only $50. Rave now. Yep. Let me see what it's by. My blind self. I think it's Rave now is by Lattafa. Oh, I think so. I couldn't tell from the bottom. And the top says Rave. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I got unplugged. Okay, I should be back. Should be fine. Okay, cool. All right, let's scroll down a little bit. Steve in the building. He said, I mean, living. Let's see what Steve originally said. He said, Dre, I want to die busy, living life. Absolutely, that's how I feel. He said, I'm not sure if that makes sense or not. Yes, it does. Steve, you're like me. I say this. I want to die in the middle of doing something. I don't care how old I am. I want to die in the middle of doing something. Whether I was helping somebody walk somewhere, or whether I was picking up some groceries, or whether I was on a plane about to fly somewhere. And I'm not talking about on a plane that the plane crashes. I'm talking about it just was my time. And then there was some old dude that died on a plane, and it was me. I'm not talking about anybody else passing on. I'm talking about it was just my time. I went to sleep on the plane, and that was it. I want to be in the middle of doing something. I don't care if I'm in the middle of reading a book, flying a kite. I don't care if I pass on the beach. I'm sitting on the beach. I'm about to put some tannin solution on me, and all of a sudden I pass on out and I'm done. I don't care if I'm in the middle of walking through the woods somewhere in Europe. I'm just walking, observing these big giant trees, and it's my time to go. And I fall flat, face down. I'm dying in the middle of doing something. I bet you won't see me die in front of a damn television. Bet that. I bet you I won't be dying just sitting there. If it's going to be a football game, let me be at the game. Let me be that 80-year-old dude that still can make it to the basketball game, to the baseball game, to the soccer game. That's the only thing I ask God let me do. Let me die while I'm doing something. And I'm not talking about in a car crash or a plane crash. I'm talking about in the middle of doing something productive with life, and all of a sudden it's just my time. That's what I'm talking about. And I don't mean dying in the middle of getting freak nasty. That'll be cool too. That'll be cool too. But at the end of the day, yeah, I'm with you. He said that makes sense to me. I want to die being busy with life. Make sure you guys click that like button. Shout out to my man Jay for the $5 super chat. Shout out to Cash Out. Shout out to you, brethren. I appreciate you, man. Much love. Much love. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, brother. I kid you not, man. I'm about to sit up here and just be dying in the name of dying. Just in the States, and I got all these regrets around. I'm in a nursing home in the States, and I got regrets. Just the most tormenting thing that you can have in the States while you're an older person is nothing but regret. Walking around your bed, regret laying in the bed next to you, regret sitting next to you watching television, regret just everywhere you go, regret trying to cook with you, regret is trying to bother you at the grocery store, regret is bothering you while you in a car driving. Everywhere you go, ain't nothing in your life in your 60s, 70s, and 80s but mother and regret. Hell no. I am not about to leave this planet with a pocket full of regret. I'm leaving this planet with a pocket full of lint. That's what I'm talking about. I done lived it till the wheels fell off. To where ain't nothing but lint in the pocket of fun. I done had all the fun. I enjoyed this thing, this gift called life. I made sure that the next generation is financially taken care of. I made sure that Andrea is financially taken care of. And I rolled the wheels off this motherfucker. And can't nobody say that boy Dre didn't go on YouTube and live the life that he literally said that he was going to live. He came out of prison of doing 10 years and said, fuck it, I'm going to live my life. Because none of them people doing that 10-year bit with me. Like, ain't none of those people that criticizing you making your money for you. Ain't all you ex-military dudes. Ain't nobody do none of that stuff that you had to do in the military for you. Live your life. Where were they? All you truck driving brothers. Shout out to you truck driving brothers. Who the hell on the road with you or for you? All the people that got something to say about how you spend your money in other countries, they ain't what they talking about, because ain't none of them on the road. When you got to drive through fog as a truck driver, who driving through that fog with you? Nobody but God. Who else driving through you when you driving through 10, 11, 5 feet of snow, where everybody else gets to just pull their car to the road or don't go to work that day? Truck driver got to keep on bringing it on through. Who riding with you? Oh, nobody but you and God? Man, please, enjoy your life. What about all you guys that work in factories and foundries and plants? Who work in that factory with you when it's 125 degrees in that factory and you still got to keep on moving those parts and still keep on doing what you got to do? Who in there with you? Oh, none of the people that ain't got no passport? Man, damn what they talking about then. If they wasn't there when you was making the money, man, live your life. They ain't what they talking about. Because ain't none of them, not one of them, are helping you make that money the way that you making it. All you do is that work in sanitation, and all you do is that make sure that each one of our cities are working good and smooth behind the scenes. You're the one that's going under the tunnels, or you're the one that a car mechanic, one of our car break down, you jumping in your truck, got to drive all the way where we at because we forgot to get the oil change. And so we expect you to do a miracle on our car. Where were all those people then? Charles know better than call me. Where are all those people then? Let me make sure I'm sounding good too, because I know Charles called me for a reason. He think I'm going. I think I'm going to go straight to start. He said I think I'm going start saying Colombia to throw off the set. Shout out to Charles. Get well, brother. He said check your mic. Okay, cool. Thanks, Blake Runner. Oh, I know what happened. Let me go out and come back in. Okay, now I see where you're calling, Charles. Let me go out and come back in. It did switch over. Well, let me see if there's a way that I can do it here. No, there's no way I can do it here. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Let me switch it over. All right, I'm back. Good looking out. Good looking out. I am back. Let me pull up our video that we're going to watch. Put that on pause. This is the video that we're going to be watching in regards to, we talked about this before in regards to cheating in Colombia. Why did she cheat? We're going to go back to my points. Thanks again, guys. Let me know if I sound better. Thanks again, Charles, for giving me the call. That's why I always know if Charles calling me, it's for a reason. Thanks again, Charles. Yeah, if Charles called, I'm like, okay, what did I do? What did I do wrong? So shout out to Charles in the building. All right, but this is the video that we're going to watch, guys, in a moment. And this video is talking about, first of all, it is discussing cheating. And would you even, and then we're gonna get into, when they talk about would you date an American and why. But do remember what I mentioned, guys. There are reasons why women in Colombia cheat, and we're gonna continue to are you about to be discharged? Okay, cool, Charles. Good. All right, keep me posted, man. All right. Shout out to you guys. Let's get ready to watch this video.
¿Sí o no? ¿Por qué?
Sí, para que me dé los papeles.
Okay, I'm going to rewind now. I want you guys to see this. This is very important. Muy importante. The question that he asked her was, would you date an American or a foreigner? And the reason her answer was, yeah, for those papers. And look at how she reacts physically. I want you guys to notice this.
¿Saldrías con ese estadounidense? ¿Sí o no? ¿Por qué?
Sí, para que me dé los papeles.
Okay. Did you guys notice the hand snap? Did you guys notice the hand? Where'd she get that from? That young lady has never been to the United States, right? As far as we know. So where'd she get this from? Who was she watching to get that? So when I often say Colombians are looking at us, Venezuelans are watching women in the States. They're watching American behavior. They're watching our movies because they think that our way of life is better. They're watching America. Yeah, get better, Charles. They're watching America. That wasn't coincident that she did that. So let's finish watching that. But I caught that when I first saw this video. But the question was, would you date an American?
¿Qué opinan de los estadounidenses?
Bueno, no sé, son unas increíbles personas, he conocido a algunos y me han parecido pues súper bien. ¿Para qué?
Creo que no bailan bien. Deberían de aprender a bailar salsa, merengue, a las latinas nos encanta eso.
Que son muy ricos de dinero y muy pobres de humildad.
Personas que están muy llenas de cultura, también me parece que tienen mucho sentido de pertenencia con respecto.
Let's go back to
tengo
what
pareja
they
actual.
said.
Escríbete, ¿ah?
Let's go back.
No es por
¿Qué opinan de los estadounidenses?
What do you think about Americans? They are incredible people.
Bueno, no sé, son unas increíbles personas, he conocido a algunos y me han parecido pues súper bien. ¿Para qué?
Creo que no bailan bien. Deberían de aprender a bailar salsa, merengue, a las latinas nos encanta eso.
que son muy ricos.
She said that talking about Americans, they are rich, have money, poor, but humility. We all know everybody in America ain't got money. But in the eyes of foreign women, everybody think we do. That's why it's a little hard for us to date in certain locations. Now notice this is Medellin, but this all over the world. That's how a lot of times women think of us.
Ricos de dinero y muy pobres de humildad.
Personas que están muy llenas de cultura, también me parece que tienen mucho sentido de pertenencia con respecto al país, respetan también mucho los ideales de cada país.
No, pues que son muy materialistas, creen que todo lo pueden comprar, incluso las mujeres, creen que las mujeres colombianas pues somos un objeto que pueden.
She said we're materialistic, we think we're better than other people, and we treat Colombian women as objects that they can purchase. I'm going to repeat that. We are materialistic, narcissistic, and we think that Colombian women are objects that we can purchase. Why would she get offended at that? Because the way a lot of dudes act, that's how all Colombian women are, right? The reason why this young lady is offended is because she's not like that. And she gets, her and millions of other Colombian women get offended at the fact that you guys think that if a Colombian woman is young, if she's beautiful, if she smiles at you, that she's for pay. She paid that the fund is for play or to pay for play. And that's not true with most women. And it's sad that women that's not in the pay for play world are offended that you guys actually think that you could come to their country and think that every woman in Colombia is for sale. Let's go back to the video.
Comprar. Personas educadas, hombres que les gusta formar familias, respetuosos, evolucionados.
No es por generalizar, pero la gente de Estados Unidos es muy narcisista y piensa que su país es una puta chingada y que el resto del mundo es una mierda. Y la verdad, los hombres, en general los hombres, todo mal con los hombres.
Son unas personas muy encerradas en su burbuja de privilegios, que no sienten que son el primer mundo y sienten que es lo más normal.
Muy extrovertidos.
I hate to keep stopping it, guys, but I love what she just said. She said about the United States that we think our first world is the normal way of life in the world. for those of us that travel, we realize how things are done in the United States is not the norm around the world. But most U.S. citizens, she's right. They think that how the United States is somewhat the norm of how the rest of the world works.
Odiosos, son muy varoniles, muy coquetos. Me gustaría conocer muchísimo más de los estadounidenses.
No, los estadounidenses son muy churros, muy papis, pero hay veces como que, pues no sé, sale con unas cosas muy charras. Como cuando se tomaron, que después lo que empezaron a tomar jabón, que porque Trump les dijo que eso mataba el COVID, pues. Ay, sí.
Oh, y'all didn't catch that. You didn't catch that. She said, American men are handsome, cute. She said, but sometimes y'all dumb. She said, let me give you an example. Your president tells you to drink soap to get over COVID, and you're dumb enough to do it. Now, you know she ain't talking about the brothers. Sorry for my white brothers out there, but y'all gonna have to hear this one. That's talking about you redneck, Republican, born and bred in America, white boys. Talking about y'all Kentucky, Tennessee, deep heart of Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, all you Mississippi boys, all you white boys in the bayous. She talking about y'all. All y'all that fell for that, Donald Trump told y'all to drink it, and many white boy out there, okay, I knew it for Jeb. I knew it. That's Jeb's baby boy. I knew it, I tell you, I knew it. She ain't talking about us brothers. Because just as Colombians was laughing at Donald Trump for talking that crazy mess, Colombians were looking. That's what my point is with this video. The video is about, would you date an American? That's what the topic is about. But notice all these stereotypes. Before you even get off the plane, these women in Colombia have stereotypes about you. So if you guys don't think that they're watching us, bruh, for this young lady to say, yeah, we saw their president tell them to drink some damn Drano, and they drinking Drano. Yeah. So yeah, at the end of the day, if it was good enough for Jeb, if it was good enough for Wilford, it's good enough for me. Just put it out there, fellas. Just put it out there. He said, just have some fluid, but he said, just had some fluid in my legs, and the vitals came back okay, cool. That's really good. Not looking forward to the invoice. Ooh. Yeah, that emergency room invoice is a beast, but I'm glad that you're doing better, Charles.
Inyectarse, sí, no. Entonces lindos, pero hay veces como que les falta sentido común.
¿Cuál piensas que tiene los hombres más atractivos, Colombia o Estados Unidos?
Pues es que en Colombia hay hombres muy lindos, ¿cierto? Pero en Estados Unidos como que no hay un punto de comparación. ¿Por qué? Porque todavía no he ido a Estados Unidos como para ver yo a los hombres y decir, uy. Pero los que no ve por televisión, todos son unos papacitos. Suscríbete a
Simply Colombia.
No olvides activar la campanita. Pues yo digo que Estados Unidos, pero es porque nosotras las colombianas estamos acostumbradas a ver como, pues como el latino, como de una estatura promedio, pelinegro y así. En cambio ya todos son muy diferentes, pues monos o que azules, altos. Entonces yo diría que en Estados Unidos.
Me gustan más los colombianos, pues me gusta más ese tono de piel, color bronce, me encanta.
Estados Unidos. Porque tienen un físico muy bonito. Eso sí, son altos, tienen los ojos muy claritos y...
Okay, we're going to pause right there. Of the ladies, we're going to talk about more stereotypes. Of the ladies that were just talking, notice that they were talking about lighter skin, lighter eyes. Ain't talking about us brothers. When they think of, shout out to E&B the Pisces, when they think of Americas or Americans, 90% of the show that they, believe you me, I'm gonna come back to you again, El Grim. Give me a second. They weren't growing up watching Martin. They didn't see Good Times in the Jeffersons. They didn't grow up watching the Cosby Show and Different World. The only person that I could say that Colombians talk about as far as they grew up watching on television show, Will Smith, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They can tell you that. What's my point? Yep, Fresh Prince. What's my point? My point is that they've been bombarded with the white version. Shout out to my white brothers, but I'm just being honest tonight. Don't be offended with everything. Y'all know America, y'all so sensitive about everything now. They've been bombarded with shows like Friends, Seinfeld, all these shows that brothers barely watch. I know a few brothers that watch Seinfeld. I watched a few episodes, was cool. A few episodes of brothers wasn't watching no 90210 type of stuff all the time. They grew up watching this. They parents grew up watching Dynasty here in Colombia. Dallas. He said, Carl said, hey Dre, I'm just trying in. He said, I'm just trying in. Shout out to you, Carl. Let me get the super chat real quick. My man El Grim says she was nice because she had people calling in asking if drinking bleach would kill the virus. I know, right? Shout out to you, bro. So they didn't get a chance to really see us on television. He said Paisa region mixed with a lot of arrows usually. So makes sense that they have a preference of Euro. I say arrows, but think about the cologne. But Euros, centric and Caucasian features. Yes, because that's all they saw. That's all they know. They think that the best looking Americans are white Americans. But that's because they were programmed with that. They didn't see they didn't see Def Comedy Jam, no Living Color, none of that. Even Afro-Colombians didn't see that. I've been watching Colombian television for the longest. I'm yet to try to find me a full, regular Afro-Colombian show. I've seen a couple of Afro-Colombian movies, and I've seen a few of them on Netflix, but I have not seen like I can sit down and say that this was the one that an Afro-Colombian say, boy, Andre, if you was here in Colombia in the 90s, they don't have that. So we're a new breed of America that they're being introduced to. But the one thing that they did get from us was the music, the videos, the clothes, the style, the swag. That's why when the video first started and you saw the one Colombian girl was like this, snapping her finger, because she saw some sisters doing that. So there has been an influence down here. He said my white friends got me into Seinfeld. Yeah, I like Seinfeld. I was watching Seinfeld. What's the one with the repair guy? I forgot his name. He's from Michigan too. The one that played in all the Santa Claus movies. Yeah, they love our music. Love our styles. Yeah, Home Improvement. Good looking out. That was my show. Tim Allen. Yep, straight from Michigan. Started as a small club comedian and just moved his way up. Yeah, it's ingrained. Yep, it's ingrained culturally. I'm gonna stop interrupting the video, but I just want you guys to see these little nuggets that I want you to look out for. Here we go.
bonito, bonito.
Me parece que Colombia tiene los hombres con más sabor, no tanto como con atractivo, sino pues el sabor es único.
Tasty.
Yo creo que ambos, pero tirando más a los estadounidenses porque son más diversos. En cambio aquí es un poquito más común de todos.
Pues a mí personalmente la gente de acá me parece mucho más bonita, en general, la gran mayoría.
Es que uno en Estados Unidos ve de todo, morenitos, blanquitos, entonces sí.
Creo que los dos tienen lo suyo. Los colombianos son muy varoniles, son muy diversos, saben bailar muy bien, son extrovertidos, alegres, son amables. Y los extranjeros tienen su misterio, tienen su cosa sexual, son aventureros, son intrigantes. Entonces creo que los dos. Físicamente los extranjeros.
¿Saldrías con estadounidense? ¿Sí o no? ¿Por qué?
Sí, porque igual siento que hay que darle oportunidad a todas las personas.
Hey, what up, say? Yeah, nah,
Sí, de hecho en mi trabajo yo socializo con muchos estadounidenses y son muy divertidos.
No, pues tengo pareja actualmente, entonces no estoy interesada.
Depende de lo que quieran. Si es así como algo formal, no lo sé. Y si es para salir en otras cosas, no.
Sí. Sí, es que yo estoy muy abierta a lo que es las nacionalidades, realmente no me importa tanto, entonces si saldría con un estadounidense no veo por qué no.
Depende de qué estadounidense sea, porque en lo personal me gustan más los negros. Si es un estadounidense negro, sí. ¿Por qué? Porque me gusta el swing que tienen, el sabor, cómo hablan, su carisma, ajá. No, la verdad no, porque pues no sé, simplemente no me gusta la forma de ser. Ya he salido con estadounidenses y no he quedado como con ese gusto de volverlo a hacer.
No, me gustan los colombianos, pero de pronto si se da la oportunidad de conocer a algún estadounidense con el que yo sea compatible, que tengamos quizás los mismos ideales, pues sí, yo saldría.
Claro. Mentiras, pues obvio, depende si la atrapa y todo eso, pero obvio sí. Creo que cualquier latina dice que sí de una.
Si un hombre quiere salir con usted, ¿a dónde debería llevarte?
A comer helado con brownie.
Keep it simple.
A Europa. Un restaurante, cualquiera. La verdad no me interesa si sea lujoso o no. Donde sea parchado, porque está bien.
Pues siempre he tenido sueño americano, Estados Unidos, Nueva York quizás.
A la costa, a Santa Marta.
Estar en el mar, en la playa.
Creo que a un lugar que nos guste a los dos, que tengamos algo en común, encontremos un lugar en donde nos sintamos cómodos para hablar, para bailar, para tomar, para hacer lo que queramos y ya.
A caminar. Detesto que me lleven a un centro comercial o a ver una película, a caminar.
¿A un desierto?
No, tampoco, pero sí.
Al bosque.
Sí. Uy, súper sí.
A comer pizza, a comer picada, a comer hamburguesa.
A donde él quiera, que sea un lugar bien agradable para los dos, que la música nos guste. Yo creo que lo importante es la compañía y no el lugar en donde está.
Me gusta la tranquilidad, prefiero un mirador, donde no haya mucha gente.
Vea, donde haya cerveza, ahí golea.
¿Cuál crees que es el mejor lugar para vivir? ¿Estados Unidos o Colombia? ¿Por qué?
Estados Unidos, porque es un país más desarrollado, hay más oportunidades y no sé, es un poco más libre, es una cultura más evolucionada.
What up, say? Yeah,
Subscribe sin fui Colombia.
Estados Unidos, pues porque tiene más oportunidades en el sentido de la palabra.
Estados Unidos, pues me parece que Colombia tiene muy buen ambiente, tiene lugares turísticos espectaculares que me parecen a mí mucho más atractivos que los de Estados Unidos, pero hablando de economía, hablando de oportunidades, no hablando de oportunidades para quedarse a vivir en Estados Unidos, sino oportunidades para salir a otro lugar, me parece mejor Estados Unidos, sí, a un mejor lugar.
Estados Unidos tiene muchas oportunidades para mejorar tu vida, la verdad.
Es muy duro. Yo diría que Estados Unidos solamente por las oportunidades de empleo que hay allá, porque aquí en Colombia vivir es rico, pero pues si eres una persona acomodada.
Siento que en términos como de estabilidad, Estados Unidos.
Estados Unidos o cualquier otro lugar que no sea Colombia.
Colombia, no, Estados Unidos. Aquí estamos muy estamos más.
Un lugar para vivir es Colombia, porque así sea difícil emprender, aquí está la alegría, la amabilidad, el calor de los colombianos y las paisas.
Encontrar trabajo en Estados Unidos va a ser muchísimo más fácil que aquí en Colombia. Súper complejo.
En Estados Unidos.
Aunque el estado es una porquería, por así decirlo, prefiero Colombia.
No, Estados Unidos, pues claro, porque ya es súper desarrollado, las oportunidades laborales también. Y de por sí es como más bacano, yo no sé, todo el que llega allá sale triunfando como sea. Es allá.
I'm gonna pause it right there for a second. How many of you guys agree with the fact that what they're stating, that the United States is better because of the opportunities? I just read a survey today. Sad. There are over 51 million people in Colombia, between 51 and 54 million. There are over 51 million people that are homeless in the United States today. So while we're selling this idea that we're a better country, we have the equivalent of Colombia living on the streets in our own country. So do you think that if these women came to came to the United States, that it's guaranteed that their life will be better? No. These women are heading straight to somebody's strip club, straight to Las Vegas to somebody's brothel, straight to working at Motel 6. They either doing nails because they don't have a degree in the United States, and none of their college education is going to transfer. What's my point? Do you know one of the reasons why that Andrea and I do YouTube? And I made sure that she had her own channel. I refuse to bring the person who I love to a country and she doesn't have a degree. She has to wait to get a green card. So all these people that sold us the idea that you can get a green card, like soon as you step off the boat or step off the plane, any of us that have done homework know that you have to wait a couple years to get a green card. That means that person who you bring back to the States, you're going to be the person to take care of them. Or they're going to have to get some weak, lame job. And I was not going to have my wife coming from a country where she's an accountant, she's a translator, she's a negotiator, she's in school for a master's right now, and have my wife throw away all that education, all that experience, just so she can scrub toilets at the Motel 6 because I wanted to drag her back to the United States. So I said this, and I mean this. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I never told this part. If I was to ever, now y'all know this is not going to happen, but if I was to ever take Andrea to the United States, my wife has to have an online presence before we go there. That means that she's not making Love Crossing Borders money. She's making her own money online. She can tell the United States, I come there, I stay there, but I don't necessarily need your money. Why? I'm already making US dollars online, or at least the equivalent to US dollars. I refuse to take Andrea to the United States, talk about I love her, but I didn't provide for her before we got to the United States. Well, I got money. I didn't ask you about yours. Some of you dudes think, well, I got my pensions, or I got my monies, or I got my businesses. She don't need to, my woman would never have to worry about money. It ain't about that. It's not about that. A woman wants to be productive in many of the ways that you want to be productive in life. And there is no way in hell I'm going to have Andrea come to the United States and just be twiddling her thumbs. Ain't got shit to do in a country that she don't know shit about. In a country of 51 million homeless people. And if they ain't homeless, they are living in poverty. In poverty. In a country where millionaires are the fastest growing customer base for Walmart and Target. And you're supposed to be a millionaire. But you are shopping at Walmart and Target. In a country where the fastest growing group of people that are living paycheck to paycheck. I'm gonna say this again. The fastest growing group of people that are living paycheck to paycheck are people that are making six figures in the mother United States. And you asking me to bring my wife to that? Are you crazy? We talk about a country, at least we know Colombians probably just do 2 or 3 drugs. They got that pink drug that's down here. They got their weed, and a few of them may do a little sniff. We know what they doing. Americans, we do everything. We sniff bleach, drink bleach. We mix bleach. If we could powder bleach and sniff it, we sniff that too. We got like 95 different types of marijuana. We break down pills. We swallow pills. We'll stick a pill up our ass if we had to just to get high. We sit up there and we will take our water hose full of the liquor and put it in our ass just so we can get drunk from that. That's the United States. We die from alcohol poisoning faster than anybody else. We got crackheads when there shouldn't be no more crack. Crack should have played out, and we still got just as many crackheads as we did in the 80s. We do every drug you can imagine they ship it. If there's a drug in a country that exists that we don't have, you damn sure know we gonna get it. And y'all expect me to bring my wife, who I love, to live in that shit. And I'm supposed to be, since I'm American, I know all them damn car commercials with mom and dad holding hands and the kids running around the damn new car with the ribbon on it. I don't fall for that bullshit because I know it's 51 million Americans that's broke in them up. All them commercials that y'all see that they got mom a new car for Christmas with the ribbon. They ain't telling you that car repos are at an all-time high. Everybody getting their repo. They showing you pictures of people buying new homes and new homes being built, huh? But they ain't give you the statistics of all the people that's being evicted in the United States to make up all those millions of homeless people. All you dudes in LA see it. All you dudes in Chicago see it. You can see it in the suburbs. Homeless people in the suburbs of Tampa, standing there with their sign, whole families. And you expect me to introduce my wife, not to the United States that she saw on TV, not to Will Smith, where a poor boy can go from Philadelphia to Bel Air. Oh no. You expect me to bring my wife to the real United States, the Philadelphia United States, the East Side Chicago, South Side Chicago United States, the Detroit United States, Kansas City, old bad weather having ass United States. Y'all want me to bring my wife to that shit? No. There ain't a Colombian on this planet that could convince me, an American, to tell, bring it. Somebody asked Andre the other day, so you married an American? Like, yeah. Oh, you must have married him for a visa. Andre said, what? You must have married him for a visa. Andre said, I could have been married in America for a visa. She said, my husband's not the first American that I've dated. She said, if I want to do that, I could have been done that. My husband's not the first American to ask me to marry him. She said, She said, I married my husband because I love my husband and he's the right man for my life. There is no way in hell I'm dragging my wife back to that. Now, there are some brothers that have taken their wives back to the States and have great lives. I'm not saying anything about that. But as for me, that's all right. He said, here's one for you, Andre. Kansas City has had a tornado this. I'm not surprised, Dave. Kansas City get the worst. Dude, if there's a city in the United States that has literally the worst weather in the country, I gotta say KC. They get the coldest of the cold, the hottest of the hot, the rainiest of the. Dude, Kansas City, like it sits like right there. It like sits enough to where it can be cold, enough where it can be hot, enough where it can get, like you said, tornadoes, flash floods, all type of dust storms, all type of shit, hailstorms, lightning storms. Kansas City submit the worst in weather. Shout out to them for Super Bowls, but I'm telling you, Kansas City weather. Woo, KC. I got partners up in KC, man. So I've had to follow KC for years. Man, y'all get some bad weather in KC. Bad weather. They never get no like, okay, there's some decent weather today. All they weather is just extreme all the time. It don't just rain, it rains in KC. Woo! He said, east, west, north, south winds. Yeah. All go through KC. Yeah, it's bad for KC. But yeah, these ladies have a delusion. My point in saying all this, guys, these ladies have a delusion about the United States. And I'm the wake-up call. Don't ask me shit about the States, because I'm going to tell you the truth. Colombians ask me about, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm quick to tell them, you a damn fool. Y'all got better food, better weather, but opportunities are online. The only difference between, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all ready? The only thing that keeps Colombians from making that real money, because they ain't learned how to take advantage of the internet yet like they should. Colombia ain't had a .com boom yet. Let these Colombians that's talking crazy learn how to make America money by starting a clothing line online. Instead of stealing each other computers and cell phones, they making like real money with their cell phones. Let them learn crypto for real. Let them learn day trading for real, like we know it. Let's be real. A lot of America's success, and a lot of us are successful in America, is because we are in a country to where online opportunities were created in our country. So we're light years ahead of many countries when it comes to making that online presence. That's the only thing that's killing Colombians. Man, let Colombians learn how to create online job opportunities and buy businesses that are already prosperous online. And they realize that they don't even have to buy a business in their own country. They can buy a business in another country online and manage it online. Let Colombians learn that they can teach Spanish online, like Afro Wajito, or like my girl D, who teaches Tours by D, who teaches people from all over the world now how to speak Spanish online. Afro Wajita, my girl Maya, teaching dudes how to speak Spanish online. Let Colombians learn how to do that. Man, they'd be like, man, damn, going to America. Why? I already make American money. Notice, they never said they want to come to America because we good people. Never said they want to come to America because of our cars, our roads. They didn't say they wanted to come to America because of our food. Not one of those ladies said, I heard American food was. They didn't say anything about our houses. I said, yes, I want to go to their houses. Not one. Not one. All of them wanted to go to America because of the economic opportunity. So if someone taught them that you don't have to leave your country to get the economic opportunity, because the online opportunities are global now, and you don't have to sit in America no more to take advantage of the US dollar. If somebody taught Colombians that, man, they'd be like, damn, going to the United States. I could make American money and live here? Shh. And I've talked to Colombians, and they've said that if they can make internet dollars other than their own currency, they wouldn't leave Colombia. They'd be like, I'm good. If I've talked to I'm talking to Afro-Colombians, I'm talking to everyday people. I kid you not. Everybody says the same thing. If I could make US dollars and still live here, I wouldn't move. I've yet to see a Colombian say, but I'd still move. I'd still move. Usually they'd be like, I moved to Spain. I moved to Portugal. I moved to Italy with my cousin. But outside of money, ain't nobody trying to move to the United States. Ain't nobody crawling across those damn deserts, climbing up them walls that Trump done built to get to the United States for the United States. They coming for our money, coming for jobs, and they gonna take the money, stack it for 30 years, and take their ass right back home after they done built 4 or 5 houses using American dollars. So if Colombians can learn how to make American dollars online like Andrea, they don't sweat going to another country. That's what hurts Americans. I mean, that's what hurts Colombians. Shout out to my man, Alexis, in the building. And I called you today too. I know I'm a day late, but I called you. Let me check on something real quick. Okay. Yeah. If Colombians were making USD, would it cost Colombians to stay? Would the cost of Colombia stay the same? Not every Colombian is going to make USD. And of course, they'll still be paying taxes in their own country. And even if it changed, it wouldn't change too much, but it would change the life of Colombians enough. That's the thing about Colombians. They are not as tech savvy as a mass. I'm going to say this, as a mass. The average everyday American, just the average everyday American, either has a computer or knows how to use a computer. Even our older folks in the States are using computers, and many of them have YouTube channels and TikToks and have podcasts about life of being an older person. A lot of older people don't go down to the bank as much as they used to. They just go online, pay their bills, and they're good. Or they at least have their granddaughter or grandson show them how to use that computer they just purchased. You don't have that in masses or a group like that in Colombia. You ain't gonna roll up into somebody's houses. Think about it, guys. As many houses that we've been here in Colombia, how many of them have you seen with computers just sitting there? None. I know Colombians that have computers, one here, couple there, but as like we have it, like every other household, it seems like we got computers like we got televisions, like it's nothing for us. And so the technology and learning all the things that's dude, by the time Colombians learn to use computers, we all on AI. Like I said, they haven't even had a .com of the 90s yet, to where they're creating all these internet businesses. They don't even have that. Now, I'm not saying Colombia is primitive. We all know what Colombia is about. It's about physical, manual, and intellectual human resources. But they don't know about AI like we do. Colombian YouTubers don't know how to punch into Chat GPT and pull something out of. They don't know nothing about that yet. Maybe a couple of them, but the regular, no, they're lost. They don't know how to use Obsidian. They don't know how to use other platforms other than YouTube. They think YouTube is the only platform that you can do what we do. There are several platforms out there, at least 7 that I know of. So at the end of the day, we got to give them the grace of still living their fantasy and so forth, because yeah, they're he said the cost of living have more variables than Colombians making USD. Absolutely correct. He said a lot of kids in the US are issued Chromebooks now. Yeah, just in school. You ain't gonna see that in Colombian schools yet, where every kid just about is it's just part of the makeup of being in school. Every library has just a section dedicated to computers just sitting there. It's going to happen, but it's not the norm. Let's get back to finishing out the video.
Oh my gosh. So let's go to another place.
Good night.
Oh my gosh.
Bye.
Let's get ready to head to the next video.
And there's always
shout out to my man AK Joel,
the party district,
the
but
brother,
it's a Tuesday night, here, so I got a bit of a
channel. I'm trying to get AK Joel on the channel, and he's a guy that we looked at his video yesterday. He and his girlfriend, great couple. Spoke to him today, so we're gonna try to get a collaboration with him. He's in Medellin, Colombia. Does some excellent videos, so make sure you subscribe to his channel.
Today we head back to Provenza, the party district, but it's a Tuesday night, so I got a bit of a different vibe. Let's check it out.
¿Saldrías con alguien que tiene los años?
In this video, he's going to be talking about dating older men. Now, how he words it, I wouldn't have done that. I would have just said, would you date an older man? He said, would you date somebody your father's age? So it's almost like a trick question, because the ladies are thinking like, somebody like my daddy? Hell no. But if you just say somebody older, or like 20 years older, he probably would have got different responses. So that's what the question is that he's asking today.
Mismos que tu papá?
No.
¿Por qué?
Porque no me gusta, no siento atracción física.
¿Qué tal él tiene mucho dinero?
No me importa.
No, nunca.
No.
Here's a girl with values.
¿Y tú?
Yo sí.
¿Sí?
Sí.
¿Por qué?
Porque me gustan mayores.
Oh, here we go.
Mi novio es mayor.
¿Cuántos años él tiene?
50.
¿Y tú cuántos?
25.
Wow, ¿y qué te gusta sobre un hombre que tiene más?
No todos los hombres que tienen más, solo algunos.
Okay.
Unos son interesantes, otros no. Otros son anticuados. Hay unos que son mayores, pero son modernos en cuanto a su personalidad. Y mi novio es moderno.
Okay.
Y me gusta eso de él. Me trata lindo y no es mi sugar daddy.
That's what they all say.
Now, here we go. So my man, let's take a look. Let's look at the scenario. Question was dating older men. With AJ being in Colombia, his part of Colombia, for just maybe let's get AJ 2 years, coming from Australia. There's a lot of Colombia that AJ hasn't seen yet. So for him to assume, being in Medellin of all places, that a younger woman being with an older man is not the norm, because maybe AJ hasn't been, like I've been over 35 cities and towns in this country. And I'm telling you, it's the norm. That's why when that young lady said, No, he's not my sugar daddy. I love him. He loves me. We just a regular couple, because that's the norm. When she sat back and said, well, I'm 25, he's 50, she wasn't shy or bashful or, yeah, I got me one. She wasn't. She just said it like it is what it is. I see it in Andrea's family among Colombian men. So guys who are older, that's why I'm showing you this part. Guys who are older, if you think that just because the younger guys don't understand, who are coming to Colombia and don't understand that we have just as much value or opportunity with these younger women that they do, y'all got Colombia fucked up. Do realize it is part of the makeup. Now, are all women looking for older men? No, but just like EMB says, yes, older men have options. Us older dudes, Andrea was 23 when we met. I was 50. 23 and 50. So when this young lady was saying, no, I love my man, you know, he's good, he's a good man. No, it's not about sugar daddy. I can relate to that because I didn't come sugar daddy. And I'm gonna tell you something. For some of you guys that weren't around when Andrea said, Andrea used to be offended if I bought her something. If I saw a nice dress online, like, oh man, Andrea, that looked like something Andrea would like. Man, I would buy that dress, and Andrea would be like, why'd you buy that? Because you know it looked nice on you. And Andrea would be respectful, but she would basically say, don't do that. You know, because in the States, that's what we used to. We used to, you know, I got a few dollars. Let me show some appreciation. And Andrea was like, no, you ain't got to do that. So I thought, oh, she just talked. So I bought something else for her. You know, a couple weeks later, another nice little dress or some shoes or something. Andrea was like, I'm not poor. I say, no. I say, my country, you care about somebody, buy them something nice. And she was like, no, we ain't close like that. We was friends. We just friends. We just cool right now. I'm just trying to get to know you. I don't know you like that for you to be buying me stuff. Literally, this is how Andrea was. She was like, I don't know you like that to be buying me stuff. Thank you. I appreciate it, but don't do that. And dude, I kid you not, the first 3 times I purchased Andrea something that I thought would look nice on her, Andrea was very offended because she was like, I'm not one of those women. I'm not a party girl. I'm not a scammer. I'm not pay for play. You ain't got to do all that. You ain't, just be you. I know you Americans, y'all time is of the essence and y'all rush, but this Colombia, slow down. Let's just get to know each other. I ain't yours, you ain't mine. Let's just get to know each other. And she loved talking about that friend zone window, that little quick little 3 months of friend zone that she thought she had your boy in. Like, please, girl, you can't smash me and be my friend, okay? Even though I have smashed friends before, but my point is, us older guys, we're the norm getting off the planes, just like older Colombian men are. Andrea's uncle, 54. His girlfriend is 26. And she happy as can be. You can't tell her nothing. They live in a country region. Farms, with the cows and the chickens, fighting off the coyotes, coming in trying to kill the chickens. Just country girl. She loved it. They moved from Cali to the country and she loves it and she loves him. That's the norm of Colombia. Some of these dudes y'all see walking through the malls and y'all swear that's his hot daughter. That ain't his daughter. That's his girlfriend or wife. It's just the norm. So don't let what AJ mentioned, and that's why I said shout out to AJ, but don't let what he mentioned kind of throw some of you guys off. When a young lady said, no, it ain't about being a sugar daddy. And he said, well, that's what they all say. No, AJ, Not really, bro. You need to get around the country a little bit more. And I promise you, you'll see that generational relationships is just part of the fabric of Colombia. It really is. Really of South America. He said 54, 26 sounds right. Yeah. He says like he says like turning life difficulties down from a 10 to a 6 or 7. Yeah. That's a good point. He said I'm 41, usually have my age plus 7. It's really a case by case basis. Yeah. Absolutely correct. Good call, guys. He said 40, take it or leave it. Shout out to Tiger Blood. EMB say, if you're a man in decent shape, true, take care of yourself, take care of your health, with decent direction and life path, values, decent money, of course, that no matter what age, women want a man with at least some type of money, decent personality, true. You got plenty of options. This right here, my years of being in Colombia, I've seen that to be true with foreigners as well as locals. If you fall up under these categories, you got your pick of the litter. You got your pick of the litter. Bruh, I kid you not. Before I met Andre and I was here at 40, 49, 47, 48 years old, I stopped asking women ages because I was getting women approaching me 27 and 37, 22, 32, 35, 20. I just stopped asking because it was such a norm to be with either window. And then don't get twisted. Colombia got some of the hottest older chicks you have ever seen in your life. It's some over 40s down here, boy, that'll give a 22-year-old in the States a run for her money. I'm for real. I done seen some 60 pluses that I done see some in the club. You be like, dang, she fine. And I'm not talking about surgery. I'm talking about just regular a couple enjoying themselves, and my man got a hot older wife. So at the end of the day, it's the norm, guys. Let's get back to the video. I'm going to pull this back a little bit just so you guys can see her reaction again. You see, he put the question, trick, would you date somebody your father's age?
Today we head back to Provenza, the party district, but it's a Tuesday night, so we've got a bit of a different vibe. Let's check it out.
¿Saldrías con alguien que tiene los años mismos que tu papá?
No.
¿Por qué?
Porque no me gusta, no siento atracción física.
¿Qué tal él tiene mucho dinero?
No me importa.
No, nunca.
No.
Here's a girl with values.
¿Y tú?
Yo sí.
¿Sí?
Sí.
¿Por qué?
Porque me gustan mayores.
Oh, here we go.
Y Julio es mayor.
Oh, ¿cuántos años él tiene?
50.
¿Y tú cuántos?
25.
Wow, ¿y qué te gusta sobre un hombre que tiene más?
No todos los hombres que tienen más, solo algunos.
Okay.
Unos son interesantes, otros no. Otros son anticuados. Hay unos que son mayores, pero son modernos en cuanto a su personalidad. Y mi novio es moderno.
Okay.
Y me gusta eso de él. Me trata lindo y no es mi sugar daddy.
That's what they all say.
Él tiene algunas cosas sobre su personalidad que está mejor que los jóvenes o algo que tiene como 25 años.
No mejor, pero sí me gusta su personalidad como tal. O sea, también hay personas jóvenes que me gusta su personalidad. No quiere decir la edad, sino la personalidad de la persona. No sé si me hago entender.
Entonces la edad no le importa.
No importa la edad, importa la personalidad.
I wasn't expecting such deep answers. That was amazing, actually. She should be a politician.
¿Qué tal si él tiene 80 años?
No sé, pues no creo que una persona de 80 años tenga cosas
En común.
conmigo, sí. Tal vez de menos sí, pero 80 creo que no, ya está enfermo. Pues,
Claro que sí. ¿Tú quieres decir algo más?
Yo conozco al novio de Isabel y concuerdo con ella, él es como una persona joven.
Ok.
Digamos que en su personalidad le gusta hacer todo lo que una persona de 25 años haría.
Like dating 25-year-olds.
Entonces por eso creo que se entendieron bien.
Bueno, muchas gracias.
Para nada. O sea, lo mío es una vibra más juvenil. No me imaginaría estar con alguien, por ejemplo, en lo sexual. No lo alcanzo a imaginar.
Pero, ¿qué tal si él tiene mucho dinero?
No, tampoco. Eso no compra nada, ni la felicidad.
What's with these deep answers today? Fucking hell. It's like Greek philosophy or something.
¿Saldrías con alguien que tiene los años más que tu papá?
No tengo papá.
I had no idea what to do at this point. And why is she laughing about it?
¿Lo mismo edad que tu abuelo? ¿Cuántos años tienes tú?
20.
20. Entonces, ¿saldrías con alguien que tiene como 50 años?
Good recovery.
Maybe.
¿Por qué?
Tal vez.
¿Por qué?
Pues me gusta. Sí.
¿Te gustan los viejitos?
No, pues es decir, si me gusta, sí. Pues
Ok.
el amor no tiene edad.
I love her faces.
Entonces, no te importa la edad. Si él tiene característica y algo así bueno, está bien.
Sí, caballeroso. Amor al antiguo, ¿no?
¿Te prefieres antiguos o qué?
Sí.
Más que jóvenes.
No, me refiero a su forma de ser.
Okay.
Mejor el antiguo que el actual.
I don't know what the fuck she said, but by this face, I guess it was cheeky. If you like my videos, I'll be doing one every week where I walk around different part of Medellin asking people about a controversial topic. Please subscribe, like, and share. It motivates me to do more videos. Love your support.
No,
Nunca.
no,
¿Y por qué?
porque no. Me da asco, no sé, muy mayor, yo no.
¿Y cuántos años tienes usted?
20.
20. Así que, ¿qué tal alguien que tiene como 40?
Si tiene plata.
So no means no and never means never unless you have money.
No,
¿Y por qué?
porque lo tendría que llamar porque, o sea, sentiría que es mi papá y eso ya sería raro.
¿Qué tal si él tiene mucho dinero?
Sería aún más raro porque sería como un papá. Sugar daddy. Sí.
¿Y tú? Nunca.
No me gustan los hombres tan maduros.
Vale, ¿y cuál sería la edad perfecta para ti?
Depende, unos máximo 4 años más que yo.
Damn.
Wow, no es demasiado. ¿Y tú?
Yo tengo 19, yo creo que hasta los 25
Wow, ok.
serían
Cool.
6 años, más o menos 5 o 6 años.
Pero tú sabes, ¿tú piensas que es común para chicas que salen con hombres que tienen mucha edad más que ellos acá en Colombia?
Sí, es de gusto. Sí, es verdad, es de gustos. Porque hay mujeres que les atraen los hombres como que se ven físicamente más mayores. La barba, en cambio si ves un chico joven de 19 años, como que no te va a parecer atractivo porque no parece mayor. Sí. A muchas mujeres les gustan más grandes, mucho más grandes, pues mayores. O jóvenes, más jóvenes que ellas también. Depende
¿Depende de qué?
de que hagan la vida. Si tiene un trabajo estable, una vida estable. Si es un señor por ahí, aquí no.
¿Cuántos años tienes tú?
25.
Y él tiene 60.
Ay, no. Bueno, no, también depende si es lindo, si no, no.
I've never seen a good-looking 7-year-old.
Entonces, la edad no le importa, no te importa.
Sí, pues no importa, pero tampoco que se vea como un viejito ahí.
All right, that's the end of that video right there. I think we got one more. This one is about cheating.
¿Cuántas veces estás enamorado y qué cosas te enamoran?
Una vez.
She
¿Y
said
qué cosas
one.
me enamoran? Yo diría que el interés, pues que muestre interés es muy importante. Y los detalles también, o sea, eso va como de la mano con el interés y eso.
Yo digo que una. Sí, qué cosas me enamoran. En el físico, lo sé, pues la sonrisa de la persona. Y pues el resto, sentimentalmente, que sea simpático.
Bueno, yo siento que me he enamorado 2 veces. ¿Y qué cosas me enamoran? Creo que la personalidad de la persona. La personalidad es lo que más me enamora de un hombre.
Me he enamorado una vez. Y pues que un hombre sea muy, pues sí, como detallista con uno, pero no como hay que tiene que ser muchas cosas materiales ni eso, sino que sea como cariñoso en eso.
Bueno, me he enamorado una vez y me gustaba la personalidad de la persona, pues como sea la persona conmigo.
2 veces. Que me hagan reír, que sean muy tiernos, que no les dé pena como mostrar cariño. Sí.
Pues amor hacia, digamos que como una relación no, pero yo he tenido amores como de mejores amigos.
Solo una vez. Y que me enamora su personalidad, cómo está conmigo y sus sentimientos.
Me he enamorado 2 veces y las cosas que me enamoran, que me regalen libros, que me inviten a teatro y que se pueda tener una buena tertulia.
2 veces y lo que me enamora es su forma de ser, que sea detallista, amoroso y que sea fiel.
Me he enamorado una vez, yo creo que una sola vez. ¿Qué me enamora? No sé, como muchas cosas. Un hombre caballeroso, atento, que me dedique tiempo. Eso, principalmente.
¿Qué cosas debe tener tu pareja para que sientas buena conexión?
Buen humor. Ya, yo creo que con eso.
¿Verdad que te conformas con alguien, un humorista, un payaso?
Como un payaso ninja.
Eso fue muy chistoso.
Los invito a que se suscriban a Simply Colombia.
Para que haya una muy buena conexión, yo creo que lo primordial es la sinceridad, o sea, ser súper sincero con la otra persona. Y yo siento que así la conexión, la cosa va a ser súper chévere. O sea, la relación va a ser súper chévere.
No, que sea como él es y pues que lo trate bien a uno.
Que sea una persona extrovertida, alegre, amorosa, detallista.
Principalmente, pues no sé, que haya confianza. O sea, yo diría que lo que se me ocurre en este momento sería lo único. Sí, la confianza para mí eso es importante.
Una buena conversación, independiente del tema.
Que sea amoroso, que siempre esté ahí pendiente, que me cuide y eso.
Es que no sé, eso surge, no es que tenga que tener algo en específico.
Que sea cariñoso conmigo, generoso, que cuide muy bien su relación.
Es mejor un hombre que lo haga reír a uno a un hombre que sea guapo.
Visión, debe ser una persona muy visionaria, que tenga proyectos en la vida, que tenga un corazón noble y que sea muy alegre.
¿De qué manera te han roto el corazón, alguna infidelidad? ¿Cómo lo superó?
Una infidelidad, pero fue con la exnovia, entonces ay, no lo superé llorando y llorando porque eso pues, obviamente lo desahoga uno y ya y aceptando.
That's true, Andy.
Ya simplemente traté de ignorarlo y todavía me duele.
Yeah, they do.
Sí te digo, mi primer novio me contó los cachos por una amiga. Pero la verdad no me dolió tanto porque yo digo que pues no estaba tan enamorada de él, entonces lo superé como en 2 días.
Let me find that cleaned up in the Medellin before.
Y sí me lo han roto y lo superé llorando y comiendo helado y chillando y encerrada en mi pieza.
Sí, y no lo he superado todavía porque fue reciente.
O sea,
For all you guys, I'm doing a commercial break. For all you guys, giving a shout out to my city. All you guys is looking at these beautiful young ladies on this video. Medellin. Let's say you're dating one of them. Come on, EMB. Let's say you're dating one. Tell her you're going to Cali. See what happens. Now, you think the ones that you seeing cute, fine, beautiful. Tell her you're going to Cali. See what happens. See what happens when a woman from, come on, EMB. See what happens when a woman from Medellin, and you tell her to her face, you about to go to Cali, Colombia, to hang out with your boy Dre. She gonna act a fool. Right. You might as well pack your bags. So if you think what's fine in Medellin looks good, Medellin just full of faces. That's what Medellin is known for, the faces. You go to Cali. You go to Cartagena. You go to Santa Marta. You tell one of them, and no matter where you go, you could be a Cartagena. Tell your Cartagena woman you going to Cali. Watch what happens. You want to start a fight? You want to start a fight? Tell your woman in Medellin you going to Cali. You want to start a real fight? Come on now. You said you disagree. Got the I'm not denying that they got some there. The key word was some. You're absolutely correct. They got some there. You ain't gonna see no woman from Cali saying, yeah, baby, I'm about to go see my boy in Medellin. All right, baby, have a good time. You ain't gonna see a female in Cali saying, as soon as you say, baby, I'm about to go see my boy in Cartagena. All right, baby, have a good time. But you tell your Cartagena woman you coming to Cali, you done started a fight. Tell your Medellin woman you coming to Cali. Shh. What? Oh, yeah. Okay. She ain't gonna be yours for much longer. I'll be seeing y'all dudes. Y'all be like, I'm coming back to Cali. I mean, you got a girl down here? Yeah. I say, you ain't be coming back to Cali, bro. You'll be coming back by yourself, or you'll be coming back with her. But you ain't coming. Dudes know, if you got a girl in another country, a woman in another city, and you come to Cali, oh, you gonna hear an earful when you get back. I got a partner right now. He said, man, my girl still talk about my trip to Cali, and that was last year. She still, and she from Cali. Them Colombians on the dance floor. Come on now. Come on now. Them curves, pretty faces. All them Colombians with all different type of complexions. Afro-Colombians down here. Man, please. So y'all can enjoy the video with all these beautiful faces, but I'm telling you, these be the same ones that be ready to knock your block off if they find out that you done went to Cali and saw them Cali curves. Shout out to Jonathan in the building. He said Cali women got more booty or what? Oh, dude. Man, I didn't create that term Cali curves for nothing. Man, our first video before we even did YouTube, Andre and I created a video called Cali Curves. That's where the term came from. So all them YouTubers that took our term, you know where it came from. Me and Andre literally walked around because nobody was coming. I was the only one here. And I'm trying to tell dudes, man, y'all need to leave Medellin alone. That's trash. Come to Cali. Nobody would believe me because nobody would see herself. Maybe like the main, my man, the main who was Let's Learn Spanish TV, his channel, and a few other guys. But nobody coming to Cali. Nobody was here when I got here. So me and Andrea walked around Cali and created a short clip video called Cali Curves. And dudes start hopping on planes. Yeah, I should trademark it. I really should. I really should, because we created that. This gotta be like 4.5 years ago. And then Ace came and he did his video that went viral, which was the Cali Tinder. He came to Cali. He was on our rooftop. Me and Ace was on our rooftop on our terrace, and and DJ Chisel already know he always here. Shout out to Chiz in the building. And so Ace did the Tinder video where he went through Tinder in Cali, while in Cali, and we did that video together. But I'm telling you, man, and I'm gonna tell you something for real. When I was kind of like pre-gaming, this is like way back in the day, when I was pre-gaming online, right? And I'm getting ready to go to Medellin for like the first or second time. I'm online looking up all these women, Colombian Cupid, right? Latin Cupid. I'm seeing these beautiful Paisa women, but bruh, I'm looking at these women in Cali online. I'm like, where is that? Every time a Cali woman pop up, I'm like, damn, where is that in Colombia? Man, listen. Yeah. Shout out to all you Medellin brothers. He said, if you have dark hair and Venezuelan look, Bucaramanga. Yeah. I think we're about to go there for a wedding in a few months too. Yeah. Yep, the dark hair Venezuelan look. Yep, they do. They got money there. That's a beautiful city. A lot of dudes sleeping on this city. That's a good call. Really good call. Write this city down, guys. Write this city down. He is not lying. He said, don't know how territorial Colombian women be, but I know Brazilian girls territorial and don't mind expressing it. Oh, Colombian women don't, believe you me, they're going to tell you. That's why it's so funny. I think I kid you not, that's why I laugh, when dudes get ready to come to Cali and they got girlfriends in other cities, because I already know what's going to happen. As soon as they get ready to say, yeah, baby, I'm about to go to Cali real quick, for the Afro-Colombia. You about to go where? Yeah, I'm going to Cali, go see my boy Dre in the Afro-Colombia Festival. Are you talking about the Petronio Alvarez Festival with all those gorgeous black women? Yeah, baby, I'm about to go, the festival. Man, you about to get an earful from a Colombian female. They know. Ain't nothing but the nicest sisters down here. And then the Asian population blowing up down here too. Saw another Asian woman walking, looking nice too, cutie. Walking past me the other day. Another one. Kid you not, man. Y'all sleep, boy. Wait till that Asian population come down here, boy, on a regular. Straight from Thailand and the Philippines. Let's go back to the video.
Pues hay muchos tipos de infidelidades y uno de ellos fue como mensajes sexuales. Pues no sé, no es como la gran cosa, pero sí, para mí sí es considerado una infidelidad.
Bueno, no me dan, yo no he terminado relaciones por infidelidades, pero sí por otros motivos, como cuáles. Otros motivos tóxicos, me hago entender. Motivos tóxicos, ustedes saben. ¿Y cómo superarlo? Nada, sí, yo digo que lo más primordial es no quererse, el amor propio. Después de que tú te enamores de ti, vas a poder superar lo que sea.
Una vez me fueron infiel y yo me di cuenta porque la evidencia era un video. ¿Y qué era lo otro?
¿Cómo lo superó?
Nada, pues el tiempo.
Siéndome infiel con una amiga y pues con el tiempo me fui dando cuenta que no valía la pena pues como llevar por ella. Sí, una vez me fue infiel. No, con mucho vino, lo superé con mucho vino.
Que me hayan roto el corazón, sí, pero es por ilusiones que uno se hace, porque uno idealiza mucho a las personas y no siempre van a ser como uno se lo idealiza.
O sea, se imaginaba a esa persona como un novio y nunca llegó a ser. ¿Usted ha sido infiel? ¿Siente la infidelidad?
Sí, he sido. ¿Y qué no? ¿A quién? Pues.
En la sociedad, ¿quién tiende a ser más infiel, el hombre o la mujer?
El hombre. Porque hay porque él cae más en sensación.
Hola, los invitamos a que se suscriban a Simply Colombia.
Pues yo no estoy de acuerdo con eso, porque me parece que uno no debe jugar con las demás personas, y si uno no quiere nada con ella y ya quiere estar con alguien más, uno le dice y ya.
Sí, he sido infiel y realmente diría que es más falta de honestidad que cualquier cosa.
Bueno, no he sido infiel y opino en la infidelidad, no, o sea, siento que es la deslealtad, más deslealtad del mundo. No estoy de acuerdo con la infidelidad, me parece la cosa más baja que puede hacer el ser humano.
Sí, lo he sido y lo hacen las personas, por lo menos yo lo hice por no sentir amor y aprecio.
No, yo no he sido infiel porque de hecho siento que pues uno no debe hacer lo que no le gusta que le hagan, ¿cierto? Entonces no, nunca he sido infiel y pienso que la infidelidad es, ¿cómo se dice? Yo tengo entendido que los seres humanos no somos monógamos, se dice, ¿cierto? Entonces también pues como que uno entiende que es algo muy común en los seres humanos.
No, no es infiel porque me parece que eso es muy horrible. Pues si usted le hace infiel a una persona porque está con ella, de mejor tela, dígale que no sé, que no le siente lo mismo y ya después hace lo que quiera, pero porque mientras está con la persona.
Nunca he sido infiel. ¿Y qué pienso? Pues no se debe hacer, porque yo creo que ahora hay muy poquitas personas buenas, como para uno cagarla con una persona buena por estar jodiendo con otra, pues no creo que esté bien.
No, y opino pues que pues de cada quien, si usted está con una persona es porque usted solamente quiere estar con ella, si usted le es infiel es porque de verdad no la quiere.
Uno, si quiere a una persona, uno no le va a ser infiel, pero sí he conocido personas que le son infieles y dicen, si él no se entera, no es infidelidad, pero al fin y al cabo le estás perturbando la paz, le estás quitando la confianza de que si te pilla no te va a volver a hablar o algo así.
There we go. There we go. So as you guys saw, no matter what generation, many have gotten cheated on, and many have cheated. And we're going to end the live stream in the next 15 minutes. We're going to finish our breakdown of why Colombian women cheat. Why did your woman cheat on you? First reason we talked about money. What you brought to the table wasn't enough. Or you knew that she was looking at you as a sugar daddy. Or she was a pay-for-play girl that you tried to turn into, or a party girl that you tried to turn into a real woman. If I had $1 for every dude that tried to take a pay-for-play girl off the track, I wouldn't be doing YouTube. I don't know what it is about dudes who want to feel like they can use their American dollars and rescue women from hoeing who want a hoe. I don't get that one. I really don't get that one. She's showing you and expressing to you that she like having many men, many men. And you will sit back with your American dollars and try to tell her, I will give you this money if you stop bribing her. She don't love you, but you try to bribe her out of doing what she loves to do. And that's many men, many men. He said, dudes are in Colombia. Why save a 304 when you can find lawyers, doctors, and dentists? I don't get that. And I've met some of the most amazing lawyer, doctors. Man, my doctor is so fine. My doctor is fine, dog. Ain't nobody pushing up on her. My nutritionist, she fine. My dentist, she got her a dude. And she deal with brothers. So at the end of the day, dudes would rather waste their time and their money trying to rescue somebody that don't want to be rescued. That's the number one reason you got cheated on. Number one. I mean, that's one of the reasons you got cheated on. That's number 4. Number 3, you wasn't the one. I know, right? Got to throw that 50 cent off in there. Many men. Wish sex on me. Yeah. Number 2, you went to 1. You're not a bad dude. You're not a bad looking dude. You just were not her dude, not compatible. Just because you like, man, she's so fine, I gotta make this work. She looks so beautiful, I gotta have this. Some of you dudes have already gotten the coochie and you still try to push up on her as if you never got the coochie. If you didn't already got the coochie, which is a must, that's a must. Even for dudes like me, learn Espanol. That's a must. You got to learn your Spanish, fellas. That's a must. I'm an outlier with the English speaker in the house. But most dudes, you got to learn your Spanish. Take me back to high school with that 50. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you just because you think she's the one, she doesn't think you're the one. That's nothing bad. Move on. But some of you guys don't move on, and you get cheated on. I'm gonna say that again. You don't move on, you get cheated on. And it doesn't mean that she just does that to you. You could be a local dude. You could have been born and raised in Brazil, born and raised in Colombia, and you can still get cheated on by somebody that's telling you you're not compatible with me. And you're trying to ignore it because you're trying to force feed it. If you got to force feed it, man, let her go. If you are kicking it with somebody online and you're trying to set up video chats with her and she never wants to do or rarely wants to do video chats, man, don't text her no more. Let her go, bruh. Block her from your phone, bruh. She is not in college. She is in somebody's bed. Okay, here we go. You think I'm playing? I got one for you. So y'all think Andre ain't never ready. I'm like that bunny with the battery pack. I'm always ready. Y'all think I'm playing. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show y'all something, how it works here in Colombia. Y'all see that candy? Y'all see that little hotel that's set up? You know what that is here in Colombia? That is called love hotels. They have them all over the world. It's not a motel. It's a hotel. These hotels are literally dedicated to cheaters. Literally. This is not set up for love couples that are these are for a dude and his side chick, and they're all over Colombia. We got them all throughout Cali, and I'm gonna show you how they set up. Check it out. Let's look at the second photo. There's another one. They lay them out. Oh, when you about to cheat, oh, this what gets me. That's why I be wondering why dudes be taking them chicks back to your Airbnb when you got these love hotels that are set up by the hour. They charge by the hour. They're all over Colombia. There's no major city that doesn't have at least 10, 15 love hotels, and they all set up like that. They're set up for cheaters. And I'm not flippantly saying that. Their customer base are for affairs. It's not for couples in love. You ain't in love, you going to a place for an hour. You ain't in love going to a place for 2 hours. That's what these places are set up for 2 hour, 4 hour affair. You got your side chick, or you got you a pay for play, you go there, you beat her back in, and then you send her on home. That's why I be wondering why you guys be bringing y'all chicks back to y'all Airbnb. Are you freaking crazy with all these motels that's around there right now? What is wrong with you? You pay for the hour, and they got security guards. So if anything happens to you, the way they're set up, I'm gonna show you also how they're set up. I kid you not. You see this? My bad. Let me make sure you guys can see it. I'll scroll down. Okay, you guys see this? Looks almost like a storage location, doesn't it? Let's look at it. Looks like a storage location. You see the garage door pulled down? Y'all see that all the way down? Those are private hotel rooms, all of these. On the inside of these is this and this. They're all throughout Colombia. They look like storage spaces. Why? Because they're set up for when you're having an affair or when you're dealing with a pay for play. Most of them have security guards around them. Most of them you can't get out of until you are either your time is up. And let me make sure that I'm not freezing. You guys haven't said anything yet about me freezing, so far I'm looking good. Am I frozen? Okay, cool. I'm good. Okay. Just want to make sure how I'm looking. All right. Let's get this just right. Okay, cool. So these look like storage spaces, but you pull your car or the Airbnb in each one of these. So you pull I kid you not, in all sincerity, you pull your vehicle on the inside. Security guard, they'll ask you how many hours. You want this room for 2 hours? You want it for 4 hours? Do you want it for 6 hours? They ask you 1 hour. And so you and the young person or the lady that you're with, you say, well, maybe, let's say you want it for 4 hours. Doesn't matter what time of the day or night. Let's say you want it for 4 hours because you want to smash her, maybe get you a couple of hours of rest and smash her again for another hour. They've got showers off in there. They've got jacuzzi tubs off in there. They've got soap. They've got toothpaste, toothbrush. They're really clean. But on the inside, on the outside, you're thinking that those regular parking garages. You know, it's a giant hotel. They look like regular hotels. It's not like they're trying to hide or anything. It's like yep, that's right. They look like regular hotels. There's nothing hidden. It's not private or secretive. No, it's a regular hotel, but it's dedicated to people that want to be with somebody for just a few hours. And so let's say a female acts like she wants to drug you. She can't get out because there's a buzzer that you have to push for security to come and lift the garage door so the person can get out. So she can't drug you and just leave. She gonna be sitting right there and they gonna be asking, well, what the hell happened to him? He sleep, time is up. He can't be asleep. And when they try to wake him up and that person is drugged, all hell, she getting locked up. But y'all would rather take her back to your Airbnb, wouldn't you? So if you get drugged, nobody find you till the next morning, right? Ain't that right? Nowhere where real security is. Because that's the security in your Airbnb doesn't have a timer. The security at your hotel, the best hotel in your city, doesn't have a timer. These love hotels have a timer. In other words, if you said that you are done in an hour, security and the cleanup crew are going to open up that garage door and come right to you, ring that doorbell, make sure everything's all right, and come right in and let you know your hour is up. It's got a timer. So if you get a pay for play, she's got to perform. Why? Because you're not in a regular hotel room. You're not in a regular Airbnb. She's got to perform. And that's what these places are. That's how often Colombians cheat. They cheat so much, they've got hotels dedicated to cheating. And like I said, I'm not saying this flippantly. I'm not throwing this around like, oh, this is an undercover term and it's something that has never been said before. Man, this is literally hotels where people say, if y'all gonna cheat, we gonna make money off of it. EMB says, because the local knowledge, Dre, most gringo, say because this is local knowledge, Dre, meaning that I live here too and have that local knowledge. Most gringos and extra. Okay, I didn't get that term. maybe I need to pronounce gringos and extranjeros don't have this knowledge until later on after a bad experience. You know, some EMB, most gringos and passport bros don't even know this. They drive past these type of hotels or ride past these hotels and they think, oh, that's a nice hotel for couples. Oh, foreigners. Thanks, brother. They'll drive past these places and think, oh, that's a nice little hotel. These are for cheaters. These are for guys that are going to be with a female for a couple hours. So if you get a pay for play, if it were me in Cartagena, man, I'd be finding a spot that's like this. You ain't going back to my Airbnb. We about to go find one of them hour spots. That would be a part of my agenda for every major city that I went to in Colombia. There is no way I'd be in Medellin and I didn't know where the hour, 2-hour hotels are. Y'all crazy. Crazy. Now, mind you, like EMB said, and like he has experience and I have experience, I'll live here long enough to know that these places exist. Because cheating here in Colombia is a norm. Even if I'm not cheating, I still get information. I drive past these spots and these are big hotels. Just, they're not hidden. They don't hide the fact that they're our hotel. They're not raggedy and beat down and disgusting and hid in a corner somewhere. They are right out front, right next to your Hilton. And they've got security and they've got staff and they take a shower, clean yourself up real good. Go back to your, you might have your little cologne in your little case. So you spray yourself down with your little cologne, little spray, little sprinkle. I just sprayed some Virgin Island water on me. That smells good too, that coconut. But yeah, guys, I'm telling you, that's how serious cheating is in Colombia. So when I sit back and say that if a female lets you know that she's not interested in pursuing this, bruh, don't keep pushing the pen. Don't keep kicking the can down the road. If she says, baby, I'm not interested, let it go. Let it go. Because I'm telling you, you just setting yourself up to be cheated on. He said there's a whole economy that supports Colombian infidelity. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. From flowers, cars to candy. You better believe it. Yep. He ain't lying. There's a whole ecosystem for cheating in Colombia. So we already talked about the money. We already talked about if you're not compatible with that person. Number 3 is sex. Some women cheat because their ex was giving the best sex. You give good sex. He gave great sex. You're a good man. You're cool people. Y'all compatible. She don't want to let you go. She like being around you. Whatever it is. She might like you for the money. Whatever it is. But your sex game ain't tight. I'm going to tell you guys something for real. I'm talking to us brothers that's over 40. It's time for you to stop bullshitting around and get your health on track. If you're going to be out here smashing these young women. You over 40, you ain't 20 no more. But I can still, I'm trying to hear that bullshit. You ain't breaking the vaccine like you did at 22. Some of us at 50, all you got to do is reach for a jar or something. You pull a muscle. What the? Man, I have days, man. I can go to the gym and I could lift whatever I want in the gym and make and reach for a pen and pull a muscle. Be like, yeah, let me get that. What was that? So I know, okay, Andre, you got to start really do more flex exercise. You got to start getting your yoga back on track like you had it back in the day so you can continue to be the man who you are. Some of y'all out of shape, and it's cool because your money in shape, right? So you just want for the rest of your life, because many dudes don't care. Many dudes like, listen, my money's so long, I don't care if chicks smash me for the rest of my life with money. I got enough money to last me for the rest of my life, so it is what it is. But as for the rest of us that really want somebody like us for us, most women want us older dudes to take care of our health as well. Not just for sex, but because of all the other adventurous things. Let's say a Colombian woman wants to take you hiking somewhere to the waterfalls. Your ass can't hike to no damn waterfalls with your fat ass. Let's say a Colombian woman wants to take you out swimming. So you're lazy fat. You can't float on nothing. You can't float in the water. You can't float in a pool. Your Colombian woman wants to see you sexy in a jacuzzi. Ain't nothing been sexy about your body since 1994. Your body ain't seen sexy since 2007. Your body is the definition of you need to bring sexy back. Get it together. And even if you look good and feel good on the outside, you got to start eating healthier for longevity. Colombian women like to walk. Yo, half a block walking can't be walking with no Colombian woman. They like to walk miles. They like to walk miles, talk, stop, get some ice cream or soda or something, and still chop it up, keep on walking in this heat. Yo, fat ass can't be walking in this heat. You can barely walk to a car. You can barely walk to your Uber because you ain't been taking care of your body. And I'm being for real with those of us over 40. I know what it's like to be a fat ass. Okay. Let me see if I got some of my pictures up in here. Y'all think your boy be lying. He lying again, y'all. Andre up here lying. You got to take care of your health, man, if you want to be out here with these ladies. And I'm just saying as your brother. I'm saying it as your brother. If you want to be out here with the lovely ladies, you're going to have to take care of your body, because as soon as your chest busts open, you the main one boo-hooing. Oh, here go one. Here's a good one of your boy back in the day. I'm about to surprise you. I'm going to let y'all see how far your boy came. This was like right when your boy got ready to come to I started getting my health on track and my mind on track right before I came to Colombia. Let me show y'all. Y'all think I'm playing with this. Screen share. Let's go back here. There we go. Look at that big boy right there. Look at that big boy right there. Let me move out of the way. Look at that big boy right there. I'm not kidding. Look at that big boy. Look like I just got beached. Look like I need to duck before somebody hit me with a harpoon. Look like I went to Dunkin' Donuts and just ate all of the Dunkin' Donuts. My glasses don't even fit my face. My glasses look like I needed XL sunglasses, XXL sunglasses. I'm looking all like a black Michelin man. All of it. Ain't nothing sexy about that body. That body looked like it wasn't sexy since 72. Let me see if I got some more pictures up there. Let me see if I got some more. Nope, I don't have any more. But yeah, your boy was a big boy. Big boy. Uncalled for. Looking like a whole car full of clowns. Look like I ate clowns for a living. So yeah, man, you got to get it together. You got to get your health on track. Last thing you need is to finally come to a country that you are finally happy with and you're at peace. And your heart burst. He said, looking like David Hollister. Oh, that's a good one. Congrats, though, when you came a long way. Yeah, I still got a long way to go. He said, Dre really turned a Colombian. You said 15 minutes left. Live has been 30 minutes later. Definitely. That's true. Okay, let me let it go. But that's what my point is. In the last one is the reason why your Colombiana cheated on you out of revenge. We talked about this earlier. You don't know how to keep your thing in your pants. Well, she don't know how to keep her thing in her pants either. She was not down with cheating. So she had a choice. Leave you or prove a point. So she rather prove a point. And she cheated on you. That's number one. Number one. Omar says, what part of Colombia should I, shout out to Omar, should I visit first? It depends on what you're looking for, Omar. If it were me, my first place would be Cartagena because of the weather. I mean, it's hot now, but on a regular time period, I would go to Cartagena because of the history, because of the beauty. There's beautiful women there. Nightlife is off the chain. It's great for tourists. Beach life is wonderful. There's so many beaches there. But then you have a very modern side of Cartagena that looks like South Beach, Miami. So you have all that. You know, back in the day, we all used to brag on Medellin as your first spot, but I wouldn't. If it were me now, my first spot, brand new to Colombia, it would be Cartagena. It really would. He said, it's a natural look, Santa Marta. Yep, Santa Marta will be on my list too. I love Santa Marta is like a smaller, cooler version of Cartagena. Nice beach life because they're all on the same, right up. Okay, let's say all this is the Atlantic Ocean. All this is the Atlantic Ocean. Right on the freeway, you got Cartagena. Then you drive 2 hours on a bus for $3, really nice bus. Now you in Barranquilla. And now 2 hours later on the bus, same freeway off the Atlantic Ocean is Santa Marta. And it's kind of funny. It's like the further you go, the more black people you got. Beautiful women coming out of Santa Marta. A lot of dudes really, that's probably one place where dudes kind of like keep quiet and don't say too much about it. They try to keep that a hidden gem, especially about some of the beautiful women there is Santa Marta. Bogota, Andrea just got back. It's cold. A lot of great history, but it's cold weather and a lot of great museums. Now, we really enjoy that. Cali, what more can I say? Salsa food, warm weather, good people. Yeah. Yeah, Santa Marta is nice. It really is. And you're not. What I liked about Santa Marta, you weren't overwhelmed with tourists. That's the one thing about. That's the only thing that I would say about Cartagena is everything is set up for tourism. They're waiting for you. So it's a tourist city, but it's beautiful. Don't think about coming to the coffee region. No, he ain't ready for that yet. That's like you first come to Colombia. You ain't thinking about going to the coffee region. I love the coffee region. That's why he's trying to keep you away from it. But you got to have experience to know where you're going in the coffee region. But because it's like the farm, it's like the Kentucky and the Wyoming and it's the Oklahoma of Colombia. It's the coffee region. It's the farm life, the country life. And if you don't know where you're going, yeah, I love it. I love the coffee region. I really do. He said that's the first place I went to and lived. I ain't mad at you, brother. I love it. All right, guys, we're about to end this live stream. We got 69 people watching right now. Make sure you guys click that like button on the way out. Thank you guys for the super chats, for the Cash App. He said, I found an Afro-Colombiana in Bogota. There are a few and very attractive too. I say that. I can say that. Now we got 72 people. Man, how come you guys always want to show up when I get ready to walk out the door? Let me see if I got some coffee region videos. Let me see if I got a few of those. We just went to the coffee region. Actually, we went to the pineapple region. That's what it was. Oh, yeah, I do got some coffee region videos. We just went to the pineapple region. Oh, this is a good photo. I don't know if some of you guys have seen this one yet. We were talking about dating older, younger. The perfect example. When Andre and I first met, Andre was 23 and I was 50. That's when we first met. This was like, I think our third day hanging out. This is the first time she took me to Crystal Ray, the statue. Now we're age 28 and 55. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's amazing what good living can do for you. Yep. Thanks, Omar. I appreciate that, brother. Let me see if I can find something else for us, though. But yeah, over time, we looking good, feeling good. See if I can find something. This is our last trip to Cartagena. We just got back. Hanging out with the family. We got Andrea's mom, his dad, her dad is in the middle. Her mom is in the purple. You got Andrea right there in the pink. That's her aunt right there. My girl. This is my boy Gabby. We're going to their wedding in a couple of months. They've been together like forever. But this is when we were in Cartagena just a few months ago. And see, you can see in the background how Cartagena has that Miami feel about it. Yeah. Really nice. Let me see if I can find something else. Let us see. We had a good time in Cuba. I've got some Cuba videos. Let us see what I can pull up for us. We had a really good time. Let's see. Let me see what I can pull up for us. This is when we're doing our tour in Cuba. Just riding through. I got another video. Thought I had another video. Let me see. That's our Airbnb. This is our tour guide. This dude is the man right here. This dude, he'll show you everywhere in Cuba. Everybody from Tailor-Made Dreams to 8 Live, everybody goes to this dude when it's time to go to Cuba. Speaks English fluently.
In Cuba, he go to jail, then he get exiled in Mexico. He meet Che Guevara over there. And they came in a boat, the grandma. His boat, the name actually is the national newspaper, is Cuba, in Cuba. So the boat have capacity only for 15 people, and 82 came in this boat.
Wow.
So they came and started the revolution here in Cuba.
Now he's talking about the guy that's on
82 people in the boat for only 15 people.
Yeah, that's the man right there. He was president of the bank. Then he stayed for a while in Cuba for many years. Then he moved to Bolivia. Started revolution over there in Bolivia. But he got killed by the CIA. Right there in Bolivia.
Wow. All right, guys, this is the information, this type of information that you're going to receive when you have my man being your tour guide. Those little details, it's the little things that you think you know and you don't know. So when you get here, he'll be able to show you all this information all day long, guys. He's got several tour packages, so don't just think it's just one package. We just chose one package because we're limited here for today. But he's got packages from one side of the country or the island all the way to the other side. So don't just think that you're limited. So we're going to have details, and he'll give you details. Now, don't ask us about prices, because today's prices might not be tomorrow's prices. So do not sit back and ask us, well, how much did he charge? No. Make sure you reach out to that man. He'll let you know how much he charged for his packages, and he gives you thorough details on each thing that you're going to do during the tour. So there's no surprises. So don't feel like you can be uncomfortable. And he has great drivers that he works with down here. So that's why we enjoy the convertible all the day long, because of this man right here. Oh, yeah. Once again, we got a girl, Andre, in the building. All right, guys, we'll see you in a minute.
So, yeah, we had a good time. We had a really good time. All right, Charles, take care of yourself, brother. I'm glad you got released from the ER. But yeah, seriously, guys, if you guys are in Colombia and you are, or even go online, whatever major city you're in. Shout out to Solo RD. in the building, my man. Shout out to him. Now, this is a man with a success story of bringing this woman back to the States. Everybody ain't got that. So don't be looking around trying to follow his pattern. Everybody ain't got this. There's a couple people out there that's doing it right, but not everybody. Not everybody. But definitely, man. Let's see what else I got here from Cuba. We had a good time. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Mm-hmm. Well, the video isn't coming on, but the audio is. Okay. We had a really good time. Trying to find some good video. I see why I don't have good video on this one. Let me go back to this video. I want to show you this one. This was right outside our Airbnb in Cuba, but it's okay. Like I said, we're going to wrap this one up. Hope you guys have a great evening, great weekend. I got to get ready early in the morning for a consultation. And so let me get ready to get some sleep, relax. Andrea's gone. I can sit back, chill, relax, watch some Netflix about myself. Buenas noches. Have a great evening, guys. I appreciate you all. I got love for you all more than you realize. Don't nobody understand you. Your boy Andre understands you. Believe you me. All of us travel buddies, passport brothers, blue book gentlemen. Make sure you subscribe to everybody's channel. Make sure you subscribe to my man AJ Joel channel in Medellin for those videos that we watched today. He said, great stream as always, Dre. Good seeing everyone. Great information. This work has been a I can imagine. I can imagine. I'll see you later, brother. I'll definitely be seeing you, so I'll see you later, Julian. This guy is conventionally ignoring the fact that he would not be able to reside in Cuba if we're not for the United States. Yeah. Have a good night, Jack. Don't nobody get what you're talking about, brother. Nobody what you're talking about, Jack. I was trying to sit up there and just try to pretend like I know what he's talking about. I be lying. Shout out to Carl. Shout out to Julian once again. Shout out to my man Charles. He said, yeah, I got a finished barbecue show on Netflix. Yeah. A lot of times I watch the barbecue shows. You know, I don't even eat meat, but I like the cooking, the chefs. He said, I'm a world traveler. Yes, you are, brother. Yes, you are. We up out of here, guys. Have a great evening. Oh, yeah.